what's up, everybody? Welcome to the hot seat, your Thursday night addiction. I'm excited to be here, dude. As you can see, we're all pumped up for our guests tonight. We all have our kitchen queer swag on. We got
Kitchen queers.
Son of a bitch. My bad. See, that was my bad. Every week, one of us does the freaking. All right, go ahead, Kent.
Flip the sign out, boys. There we go.
Hashtag pen flip.
Hashtag pen flip. All right, guys. So every week, one of us leaves our YouTube on. So when it gets going, obviously, I hear myself twice. So, guys, we're going to have a great time tonight. I'm freaking excited. Been talking to these gentlemen for a long time. Been following their channel for a long time. Dude, I binge watch it like I watch Binging with Babish, man. I'm in it, everyone. Real quick, before we introduce our stars, let's talk about the co-host with the most. Kent Vandy Weird. Say hi to the people.
Good evening, everybody. Gentlemen, welcome. This is going to be a fun show. Looking forward to it. So let's get down to the brass tacks and let's get a super shot price because I believe we have two guests that are a little thirsty.
We are thirsty.
Let's go. Do you want to do the same as last week, CJ?
No.
Oh,
no
okay.
More.
Last week I would work up hurting, man.
All right, we're going as close as you can get to 25 this week.
So 24.99.
Good, close enough.
All right, or $25. That sounds like a good one. Let's just break the ice. You guys look like you're ready for a shot. Cheers to you, boys.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
All right. Wow, that's good stuff. Right there.
Woo, tequila is a lot stronger in a shot than it is in a margarita.
It's true.
And you wash it down a cocktail.
Oh, it's gonna be a good one. All right, guys. Let's shout out our moderators that I see in there. We got Keith Bettag, Smoking Joe's Pit BBQ, Dan SmokeyGoodness, Hobo's in there. If I miss anybody, I'll catch you on the next round. I don't know if we have other mods in there, but on that's as you go. Tim Talks Cooking, welcome. We see you in there. Excuse me, Tom's Food Factory's in there. Josh and Babe, another one of our moderators. Josh is here. Babe's working. All right. Keith Bettag is always keeping score. We got, excuse me, that shot got me right there. We got 45 in the chat. Grill Sergeant Enzo from Pizza Man, son of a Pizza Man. Canadian Jim's in the house. Blackstone Boys, Big Cat 305. Louis Calamides is in the house. What's up, brother? See, Tri-Tip Junkie, Jacqueline and Dad, Parker. Already? Oh, because I said it wrong? He asked me to say it wrong. LT's in the house. GT Barbecue. It's funny. We were talking about bears before we got started, and I'm keeping track of the people in the chat, and I put Josh and Bear, not Josh and Bear. Ela Tark, how you doing? Let's see here. Jimmy Q, Jay's Brapping Barbecue, Kinetic Geek. I see you guys in there. LeprakonTV, one of our other moderators, is there. Let's see here. Chilling and Grilling. Big Rob D's in the house. Dad Incredible. What's up? Rexy's in the house. Joe's Smokehouse and Barbecue. The Dawgfatha's Barbecue, of course not. One of our other new moderators. One of what I like to call suckers for becoming a moderator. Let's see here. Eastwood Farms, how you guys doing? Everybody's in the chat. We got a lot of people in there. Guys, let's Off the Walls Barbecue Ryan, next week's guest. So welcome, guys. Hobo, I said your name. You're in there. What's up? Rebecca Morris from Ohio. You got some friends in the chat, Rebecca. We got a lot of people from Ohio. Rick's Barbecue and Specialties. What's going on? 1984 Barbecue. Y'all are saying hi in the chat. It's good to see you guys. Food for Men. Bruce, how you doing, brother? Bushi Beto, Helga's Pennsylvania Cooking, Pit Life Barbecue, Johnny Maggs is in the house, Mr. Homeowner, Jacqueline and Dad, West Coast Cajun Cuisine, Fuck, I'm tired. Just Jenna, what's up, guys? All right. I will catch you guys on the next round. Oh, sorry, Papa C, I saw you in there. What's up, guys?
CJ?
Yes, sir.
You missed a certain somebody in there from north of the border.
Canadian Jim?
No, our little buddy Scott is back.
Scotty's in the grill. What's up, Scotty? You're alive. What's up, brother? Good to see you. That's exciting. Scotty is in the house. Very cool. You got people coming out of the woodwork, guys. I love it. We haven't seen Scotty forever. One of the original moderators. He was actually Hobo's co-host when Hobo was doing the hot seat.
Remember that?
Yep. That was a bit time ago. A long time ago? Bit of a time ago? What am I trying to say? It's been a while. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys introduce yourselves. The Kitchen Queers. We were just talking about it. You guys are actually straight. Got wives.
We do. The whole queer thing is just a ruse. We're just acting. I
got tons of kids.
We actually can't stand each other at all.
It's fun. Yeah, a year and a month. Yeah, it's been a long time. Oh, I do the same thing to Kent when I see him, so that's fine.
Well, if we saw Kent, we would do that too.
And Josh too. Josh gets over here, it becomes gay quickly. So, and that's okay.
Hey, we think it's all good.
It's okay. All right. I think I got everybody in there. All right. So, guys, say hi to the people.
Hey, people! Hi. Thanks for coming to hang out with us.
God,
we really appreciate it.
Hi to the people I've ever had on here.
Hey, we're excited. This is a great opportunity for our channel, and we really like you guys. We've been watching this show for a long time, and so we're just happy to hang out with so many cool people.
Right on. Very cool. Gosh. Okay, so let's introduce you guys as your names. So Mitch is in the hat. Say hi. And Philip.
Hi. That's me.
Philip is the other one with no hat, who's nice and he's got the hair problems like I do.
Yeah, we all got that.
Oh,
well, Kent doesn't. Kent has a kick-ass crew cut.
Kent, yeah.
It's only about a half hour old, too.
I know. I was gonna say, you look pretty.
It's fresh.
Fresh. I guess fresh was the right word.
All right. We got all fresh too.
No, yeah, I trim my beard. I don't know.
Ditto.
Let's see here. Smash a thumbs up. Thanks a lot, Josh and Babe. Everybody, make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up. Make sure you guys are sharing this. Hit that little arrow underneath the screen of us doing this. Put it on our social media. Let's get some butts in the seats and have some fun. Kit, say what's on your mind, buddy.
Look at Lewis's comment. Put it on the screen.
All right, give me one moment. Miss Booger's in the house.
Miss Booger.
She is another one of our beautiful mods. Actually, she's the better looking mod as anybody. I'm missing Lewis's. Hold on real quick. Oh, yeah, he said we were the ones that are gay. I saw that, right?
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong. It's okay to be gay, especially on Christmas and in Vegas. Sam Sosa, welcome. Love it. Love you guys. Thank you all for being here. 62 people here. Guys, I think we're going to be going for a long time tonight. I think we got plenty of booze. Got plenty of questions.
Pre-made blue margaritas, baby. Pre-made blue margaritas.
That is great. You guys come prepared. I love it. Sam Sosa is the mini boog. Oh, is that your daughter? I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's little boog.
Very cool. Little boog's in the house. All right, guys. Before we get started, what's up, dude? Kent is going to be laughing all night long. I have a feeling.
The hobo hashtag is back.
Where is it at? I'll get it on the screen. Hold on. There you go. Oh my gosh, that is a hashtag right there. Yes, Kitchen Queers are the two straightest guys on the stream.
Oh yeah.
Hobo's back. I love the hashtags Hobo's puts out there. What happens on the hot seat stays on the hot seat, unless you catch it on the replay. And if you're catching this on the replay, get ready for a good one. I know it. Daddy Cooks, all the way from Parts Unknown. Welcome, Phil. Hope everything's doing well with you out there. We're all praying for you back here in the States. I want to make sure you're doing good. All right. I want to, before we get started with the questions, show off my new studio. Guys, What? We kicked the kid out. I got a
Nice
bar over here.
Yeah.
Got all this stuff. Cooking with CJ hats. What?
Those are killer.
Kent will love this one. Best dad bod. All right. And got the jug o' wine.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
This is for a video I'm going to be doing with in collaboration with Alton at the Dawgfatha barbecue. His wife makes a drink out of this called the jug. So we're going to have to figure out a way to drink this and make the jug. So
That reminds me of my dad.
that reminds you of your dad?
He used to drink jug wine all the time. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Big.
awesome. I'm afraid.
His father made wine in his basement.
Oh wow, that's cool. Very cool. Oh, there you go. T-Roy Cooks is in the house. The Godfather has joined us. Everybody tip your hat to the Godfather. Welcome. See here. Chef Mika International. Welcome. The Baking Diva's here. Welcome.
Baking Diva.
We love the Baking Diva.
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta tell you, I love the shirt, but I feel weird in any other color besides black.
Well, you know what? I want to encourage you to consider that, to expand your horizons a little bit, CJ, because you look awesome and that shirt looks awesome on you.
Oh, wow. I love it. All right, guys. You ready to start these hard-hitting questions?
Okay, nail us.
All right. I don't know where to go with that one. I see Ken already laughing. Oh, no.
If that's all it takes to make you guys laugh, we're going to have you in hysterics for 3 hours.
Yeah.
His nickname is Giggles.
Philip, dude, when you taste everything at the end of the videos or whatever, I just love it, man. I love it. You just, the way you describe things, and just, you know, especially when you wear your cool fedora hat, you know, that blue Gibson thing you did the other day. Oh, man.
Oh,
Very cool.
great cocktail. Yeah.
All right. So where are you guys from? Where you grew up? Where you at now? Tell us all about it.
Well, we both live in San Francisco, and we're coming to you live from Fog City right now. We've lived here since the 1980s, separately. We've lived together for about 20 years in the same house. And right now, our full-time job is our YouTube gig.
Oh, really? Right on.
We're not making any money, but we're having a really good time.
Well, hey, that's exciting. So what made you guys, I'm going to kind of jump ahead a little bit of question, but what made you guys decide to do it full time?
Well,
Sure.
I'm pretty much the one with the, desire to be a star. And this beautiful man supports anything I ever want to do, and has ever since we've been together. He's made lots of changes in his life so I could get what I want, and he lifts me up. So I'm very fortunate to have someone that supports me no matter what I want to do. And when I said, I think it's time for us to do a YouTube food show, he was all for it, and we just went for it. We kind of languished, for a while in Never Land, as new YouTube channels often do.
Right.
And then last year, at the end of the year, right around the winter holidays, he met Keith Bettag.
Oh, very cool.
After discovering his channel, and he left some nice messages on our channel. And we watched a lot of his videos, and we thought, oh, he's so cool because he's so real. And the stuff that he was doing seemed really fun to watch. And one of our favorite videos from his channel was when he did, I think he called it a Misfit Thanksgiving, where he invited people over, some of which he didn't even know, so people didn't have to be alone. Right. And that really resonated for us as people that in the past were not welcomed by our families of origin, to see other people reaching out to support people who might be alone at a time when it could be stressful. So we knew that Keith was someone we really wanted to be friends with, and we were fortunate that he felt the same way about us. So shout out to Keith. He's been really kind to us, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah, Keith is a man, and he does keep it as real as you can be. And he actually, I sent him one of my hats this week. He has that Labor Day shindig at his house every year.
Right.
Fortunately, this is going to be the last year, and I really wanted to make it out this year, but, we talked about having 5 kids. Obviously, one's in college, but we still got to deal with it.
Yeah.
Here. So I won't be making it, but I wanted to be there in spirit. So Thyron's in there. Luis is in there. The salted pepper. So what I call my ninja foodie master. She knows everything ninja foodie. So welcome, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. SAP Fishing. What's going on, guys? Here. Keith said he's gonna wear the hat. Thanks a lot, brother. Appreciate it. All right, guys. I know Miss Booger put in there if you guys have questions, but make sure you put it at Daddy Dutch Barbecue so we can ask the questions. If you have any questions for Mitch and Philip, let's see here. Well, usually this is when I talk about spouses, kids, dogs, cats, ferrets. Let's talk about that. I know you guys are spouses, but so it's hard for me. Even when we have married couples on, like I don't know how to really put that. But
we're spouses,
right?
Sure.
Your spouse is right there,
yeah.
Right? All right.
We're spouses. We don't have any human children. We have 2 feline children right now.
All right, cool.
Cute kitties.
We always invite family members onto the chat. So if your cats jump around and want to be on the channel, throw them in. We'll say hi to them.
We knew you were cat friendly because we've seen a few of your friends have their cats wander into their taping space before. So
yeah, it's something that kind of Hobo started when he interviewed me, or anybody he asked, if the wives would want to come on or the kids or anything like that. So I've just kind of kept that going. And so anytime we get kids or wives or husbands or dogs, cats, freaking lizard, if you want to put it on, I don't care. It's just I like seeing what people, I always see is the little bit, the 5-10 minutes on the videos. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing's wrong. Sorry, I didn't mean to start. We actually have a picture of the cats. It was just out of reach to be able to hold it up and say, "Here's our babies."
All right.
Okay, tilt it down. There we go.
There you go. All right, very cute. I'm sure
that's our son. That's our daughter.
I'm sure we'll have a bunch of comments about pussy in the chat, so that'll be fun.
Okay,
that and sausage, I bet.
Sausage and pussy. There you go. Let's see there. Chicken fried barbecues in the house.
Is it okay if we eat?
Wait.
Oh wait, let's hear
it. It is Sir William of Purvis.
Sir William of Purvis is in the chat. Welcome. Kitchen Queers. Oh, I'll let you read it. I want to put it up on the thing. I got to put Daddy Cooks' comment on the video on the screen.
We love pussy.
Yeah, we love pussy.
Oh my goodness!
And then mini skirts too.
That's funny. Let's see here. Okay. Before you guys decided to retire and do YouTube full time, what were you guys into before?
Well, previously we actually owned a video production company, and we created videos from events and private functions here in the city and put them together for a variety of different clients. So we already had a lot of video making experience.
Right.
And Philip is a brilliant motion graphics designer. So at the beginning of our videos, when you see those colorful graphics with the sparkles all over them, that's his creation.
Very cool.
I worked in software for a while before we did the video.
He's a genius engineer from an Ivy League school.
Oh, wow. Okay, what school?
MIT.
MIT. Yeah. That's it? I thought you were going to talk about Harvard or Columbia or something.
Well, Harvard was right up the river.
MIT.
Yeah, it's a little tiny little school,
Of course, you could have went to the JC that I went to, it's fine. Let's see here. Mega Fred Zeppelin. He has a lifetime question. I don't see him in the chat, but he has a question that we have to ask every time. So what kind of music do you guys love? Do you play any instruments? Were you in a band back in the day? Tell us all about it.
I'm a closet Elvis singer, but
he sings in the shower.
I sing in the shower all the time, and the neighbors complain.
Oh, shit.
But actually, most of the music that we listen to is probably the same thing that your 13-year-old daughter is listening to. We listen to a lot of top 40. So we're talking Rihanna, Katy Perry,
Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift.
He's a big Taylor Swift fan.
Come on.
But I also like ambient, like odd. What do you?
The
Spacey kind of music.
And we listen to a lot of stuff that we would call like smooth jazz, like what you would hear if you were in a lounge or a cocktail bar.
Or like new age. I kind of like that kind of stuff too.
Okay, out of any of my guests, I was hoping that you guys would be the first ones to say Justin Timberlake.
Quit begging.
Oh, I like Justin.
Oh yeah, we like Justin. We find ourselves.
What's that song he does?
The one with the hand claps.
No, that.
Old man problems. Can't remember a thing.
But yeah, we know who he is.
We know who he is, definitely.
Perfect. All right. And someone said Billie Eilish.
We know who she is. Yeah.
Avery's really into Billie Eilish.
We only know one of her tunes right now because we listen to this internet radio thing, so we don't always control what our music playlist is like a lot of people do. And that's actually how we find out about a lot of new material and new artists that we hadn't heard of, is by listening to the internet radio.
Right on. Oh, there you go. There's our first super shot from GT's barbecue. So
super shot. We got to get out the booze, boo.
Get the booze out, guys.
Oh, God, another shot.
Oh, no, twist my arm. Mike Montoya's in the house. View to a Grill. Johnny's in there. Shane, never trust the skinny chef.
Oh, Shane. Hey, Shane.
Shane, well, before we turn it over to Kent, I will go over the Cooking with Cancer collab. So cheers, guys.
Cheers, gentlemen.
I got my kitchen queer shot glass with some whiskey in it. Go team.
Yahoo.
All right. So thanks a lot, Gary. We appreciate the love and the super shots. All right. So before I turn it over to Kent, what does that one say?
Oh, this is the one for the collaboration this Saturday.
Cooking Against Cancer. Okay. So before we turn it over to Kent for his questions, guys, don't forget this Saturday, hashtag Cooking Against Cancer. That was started by Shane from Never Touch the Skinny Chef. Shane. We've done a couple lives on it. So guys, get ready to go. I already shot my video. It's cut. It's ready to go. It's ready to premiere. I know tons and tons of people are in. So Saturday is just going to be a crazy video watching, probably a tear or two shed kind of day. I had fun with, I had Grady do his favorite dish, and Brady and Grady were in there acting like little monkeys. They said if they get 500 likes, I have to put them in the next video that I do. So
we agree. We think they're right.
I told them I don't think I can handle that, man. Trying to wrangle those little guys. It was fun. It was a good time for sure. All right, so we got 73 in the chat.
Cool,
guys. That's great right there. All right, so video drops 7 a.m. for LT. Very cool. Guys, there's no time, a specific time we're dropping them. Mine will be dropped at 9 a.m. my time. Big Rome, I see you in there. How you doing? Cooking with Tovia's in the house. Welcome, Tovia. Appreciate you being here. Everybody hit those thumbs up like GT said. Ray Guy, how you doing, brother? Dan's Outdoor Cooking's in the house. Welcome, Dan. Guys, if you haven't seen, our super shot price is $24.99 tonight. So if you want to see these two crazy guys, meaning me and Kent, get drunk, we're ready for you. Excuse me. Kent, are you ready to get going?
Hell no, I'm getting carpal tunnel over here.
Nice. So we got a lot of questions. Very good.
Pardon me.
All right. First one, it's for both of you individually.
Okay.
And it is from our Dan. Philip leaves when I got to ask a question. Philip, get back here.
He'll be right back. He's asking both of us, and Philip's obsessed with the nachos he made earlier.
Hey, sounds good to me.
So go ahead. I'll take my turn first, and Philip can answer you when he gets back.
All right. Keith Bettag wants to know, Mitch, what is your favorite thing to cook?
Bacon.
Yeah. Anywhere.
Bacon. Hey, Keith.
I'm guessing that's probably going to be Philip's answer too.
Yeah, actually, it is Philip's answer too. We eat bacon just as bacon 2 times a week. On Wednesdays, we call Wednesday Bacon Wednesday. We have bacon with breakfast, bacon with lunch, bacon with dinner. We also have bacon on Sunday, and then as many other days as the week as we can fit stuff in. And you might have noticed if you've seen some of our videos that we use crispy bacon as an ingredient in a whole bunch of different things that we make.
As you should.
In fact, these nachos have bacon in them.
I love it. I love
And
it.
he just said that there's bacon in the nachos.
Yeah, do you want to see?
That's freaking
Yeah, put
awesome.
it up.
Let's show you. Here, get it closer. There we go. I'm going to try to get it centered. There we go. Yep. Now, with these nachos, maybe you should tell how you made them.
It starts with refried black beans, which are like low fat, so healthy. Peppers, onions, garlic, cayenne, chili powder, cumin, and some salt and pepper.
Well, and then what Philip
And then we
does
top with
that's
sour cream.
different than a lot of nachos is we like to eat nachos individually as individual hors d'oeuvres rather than piled with stuff all over the top of them because it's less messy. So what we do is instead of piling different ingredients on top of the nachos is Philip mixes everything together and then uses a scoop and puts a dollop of the topping on everything. So everything's all mixed together and everything stays more as a unit. So it's less messy. And this is how we used to do it when we used to have parties all the time at our shag pad.
Shag pad. I love it. Bacon is my favorite food group. There you go.
You can I'll have one in a minute.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, pen flip. Pen flip. What did we do with the sign?
No, I didn't do it. Put that away.
Okay.
View to a Grill said they look like mini tostadas.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Shag pad. Oh, now we got hashtag shag pad in the chat.
Hey, we saw a lot of action in that shag pad while we had it.
Oh boy. Okay. Hey, Corey, what's up, buddy?
Cooking with Corey's in the house.
I believe so.
Right on.
Hi, Corey.
Shag bag with bacon. I love it.
Oh Lord, booger. All right, next question is from Jim at Suburban Barbecue, the guy with 25,000 subscribers and no videos.
Sweet.
He wants to know where do you come up with your new ideas for your recipes?
Well,
a lot of times we take things that we've been doing for years and then we just try to put a different spin on it to make it more interesting. And we also watch a lot of food television as well as YouTube videos, and we get ideas for other people and see stuff that like, well, that's really cool, but what if we did this or that to it?
we cook what we like.
Yeah.
We don't cook what we like to eat. So.
And I'm really picky about food. So that's why you've never seen certain things on our show is because I'm not going to eat it.
Well, that's fair enough. There's no, Lewis. No, you're not going to make me blush. Sorry, buddy. The chat, you guys are gonna, I have to do it every Friday. You guys are going to have to do it later tonight, tomorrow,
right.
or something.
Yeah, we're not watching the chat right now, so we don't get distracted.
Watch it and go back through and just watch it with the comments as they're scrolling. There's some pretty good stuff here.
It's probably going to be hella fun.
Oh yeah.
That's a NorCal saying right there. Hella fun. Hella fun.
I need some ice.
Okay, go to your.
Oh,
I've got ice.
I'm not answering that.
He has ice. Hey, who knew? Well, hold on.
All right. Let's see. Enzo, son of a pizza man, wants to know. Have you guys ever thrown a pizza party?
Actually, yes.
Yeah, we did a
make your own pizza party where we provided what did we use? Boblies or something that time? and a bunch of different ingredients. And we invited a few friends over, and then we had everyone put the toppings they wanted on the pizza dough. And then we baked them all in the oven. And then what we wound up doing was everyone shared each other's pizzas, and it was super fun.
Yeah.
And by the way, Son of a Pizza Man has a killer channel, and we love his show.
Yep.
He was
a guest of ours, 3 months ago?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a little bit, but yeah. All right. Daddy Cooks, Phil.
Yes.
He wants to know what he has to do to get a shirt.
Oh.
He wants one of these colorful jobs.
Click on the lifestyle button, right?
Yeah, he's got the right answer.
He's willing to do anything, from what I hear.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
He's willing to do a lot for a free shirt.
And Corey.
Don't get me started.
Cooking with Corey wants to know where his is at, too.
Okay, well, if you want a free one, write us a nice message, and we'll consider your request. If you want to support our channel, you can click the lifestyle button on our website, and we got all kinds of swag up in there, including these killer beer steins. I'm going to have to send you one of these, CJ, as well as Ken.
God, I would
look great in your new studio.
Toasters?
Up until today, I had these behind me on the shelf, but obviously I wanted to use it, so they're going to stay up there. I love it. You got everything. You guys are out of flask. Oh
yeah, we went crazy at the swag store.
That is awesome. If any of the moderators can put their website link on there in the chat, if you can, so we can see it. Before Kent gets started again, guys, if you're not subscribed to these two, you're freaking stupid. But get on it and do it. Subscribe to these guys. The link is down below. And I'm sure one of the moderators will put in there. Yeah, chicken fried barbecue Bill. This is about all I could put it. So all I could put your flag where I could see it, or where we could see it in the video. But there you go. There you go. Thanks a lot, Joe. Appreciate it. All right. So hopefully we get you a few more subscribers. We're trying to get Mitch and Philip to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah. We need that. So. I'm going to keep working on it, guys.
Thank you.
I want to get you there. If you guys want to do some more lives, do you have the hours yet? Do you know?
No, we don't have the hours yet. We're still a little ways away. And most of our edited videos, as you already know, are in the 3 to 5 minute range.
Right.
So when you're that short, even when you get 1,000 views a video, it takes a long time to add up to 4,000 watch hours. So that's why we were so excited when you invited us to do this, is it was the catalyst for buying all new equipment for our studio so we could do live feeds.
Right.
So you'll likely see us do, we're going to continue with our edited videos because I think that the format we're using is unique and it's been successful for us.
Well,
but we're also going to do these more casual type of live things. And, we can watch this guy make dinner. When
you guys do a live, I want to be on. So I'll show you how to set up the Streamlabs and all that, or whatever I'm using here, StreamYard.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to just say I actually did a real thorough checkout of StreamYard, and we downloaded the free version of the software so we could give that a try, and to make sure our system worked with it and everything. And so now we're going to subscribe to it so we can do these kinds of things, and we'd love to have you on our show.
I paid the pro version, or the middle version, not the free one, not the whoop-de-doo one, but the middle one.
Right.
And I love it. This has been really, really good. So, and in fact, this is something I got to do. There you go. So we added.
Awesome.
Cool.
I forgot that I set that up. So there you go. Sorry, Dutch. Your logo doesn't get to be on there tonight. Yeah. I love it. You're number one in my book, too. All right, go ahead and ask you. What?
Get the sign out.
Get the sign out.
Pin flip.
Ready?
Shit.
Fuck, missed that one.
Yeah, that's all right. Hey, is my sound all right, guys?
Yeah.
Is it not?
Yeah, it's the video that sucks.
Oh, shut up. Hey, do you what I put up with every freaking week?
Actually, we do, because we watch this show all the time.
You get to see what I put up with every week. All right, you got any more questions over there, Stud?
Yeah, I got. How long you want me to go? I got a half hour's worth of stuff over here.
Well, start asking. I'll interrupt when the time comes.
Let us have it.
You're going to interrupt anyway. Don't bullshit me, motherfucker.
It's true. It's true.
All right. Chilling and Grilling with Rob D wants to know, do you guys like Pier 39? I have no idea what that is.
Well,
It's the pier right
I'll
after.
tell you what it is. It's a big pier tourist attraction with lots of tourist traps with really high priced things to do. So
I have
it's
a
not
picture
somewhere that local people usually go. It's catering to, out of town visitors and people who want to get a lot of entertainment at one destination. And it's a really, really cool location.
Yeah, it's fun.
But it's really expensive. And so it wouldn't really be the kind of thing we would spend our money on.
Well, if you want to go see tourists,
Well,
yeah.
or else, it's the kind of thing where if people came to visit, we might take them there, but it's not somewhere we would go on our own. But it's beautiful. It's just, all the restaurants, it's $100 a person and up. It's kind of a tourist trap is what I'd call it.
Yeah, I've been there. We got trapped. We got trapped there.
Yeah, we have that in Iowa too. It's called corn mazes. So.
Ooh, fun.
Those are way more fun.
Yeah.
All right. Blevin, West Coast Cajun Cuisine wants to know, what is your favorite cultural food?
Tacos.
Bacon. Oh, sorry.
Pizza. Oh, yeah. Okay. Philip says pizza. I said tacos.
Because you can put anything on a pizza. Anything
Well,
at
you
all.
could put anything in a taco.
Yeah,
too.
it's true. Yeah.
We actually had a really cool experience with them. It was the first time food company had reached out to us and asked us if we would consider experimenting with one of their products.
The mini taco shell. Those were cool.
The people from Mini Taco Shell Company sent us this huge case of little teeny tiny 3-inch taco shells, and they were really cool. They came in this rainbow, and you know how we like rainbows around here.
But we got red, white, and blue.
Yeah, we got red, white, and blue. They come in lots of different colors, but they were super delicate and crispy, yet they didn't break when you stuffed them full of cheese.
Thin,
so that
and tasty.
Yeah, tacos for me.
Yeah.
Smoking Joe's Pet Barbecue just asked, if you fold a pizza, does that make it a taco?
Only if it's pink.
Oh, snap. There they go, talking about pussy again. And there's where it goes downhill. That's when you look back 39 minutes into the show, that's where it went downhill.
Oh, you're going to ruin our reputation. We never use curse words, and we try
Oh,
not.
fuck no.
Oh,
I don't do that shit.
dude, you guys, you have to move down to Southern California. I swear.
I
I
know.
was
We
born
totally
there.
want to party with you guys.
Oh.
And, we knew when, I believe, wasn't there a video a few months ago where Josh and Babe were having a patio party live feed and you were cooking on the Blackstone griddle at their house?
Yeah,
Am I
we
making
made
that up?
Blackstone nachos.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, there was at that party, there was someone who came out on the patio in nothing but their boxer shorts.
Oh, yeah.
And when we saw that, we're like, okay, that's our people. That's
Hello.
our kind of party.
he was in there with Bethany and Melise, and he was like, I'm going to go out there naked and see what they do. And they actually talked him out of it because we couldn't fucking show the video if he came out there balls
Right.
hanging low. So, yeah, we do have some fun out here for sure. Let's see here. Cajun, West Coast Cajun, Blevin, he's 2 hours away from San Francisco. He's ready to party. I love it.
Awesome.
Tom Horseman's in the chat. Welcome. Woodchuck's in there. How you doing, Woodchuck? Zach, how you doing, brother? Old fat guy cooking. I love that name. Smoking Bears.
I can relate.
Grumpy old gringo. Saint 1000, my only Patreon member that's not family. So welcome. Kent, I'm looking at you. Just saying. only $1 a month. I'll send you back too. Just saying. What you got there? Oh, put the gun down.
Put that down.
Put that down.
Hi, Kathy. How you doing?
Unless it's made of chocolate.
Beers Jack of Barbecue. I think that's Jared. Welcome, brother. See you in there. Cooking with Kirby. How you doing, Kirby? Is another one of our moderators. So cheers, Kirby. Kirby's another one that's party with us. We had a little SoCal meetup a year and a half ago or so. Y'all need to come out for that. So when you move to SoCal, we'll do a meetup in your honor.
Oh, by the time we move down there, we'll be hanging out so much you'll be sick of us.
No, not at all. Yeah, everybody's welcome. I love it when we have people over here, so for sure.
You had a pretty hot bikini party at your pool a few nights ago or a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that was that. I had to put that one on private. There's a little bit, little chestiness going on out there, a little drinking.
Oh,
all right, Kent, got more questions? Go for it, buddy.
All right, Smoking Joe's Pit BBQ, his lifetime question. If money was no object, what cooker or smoker would you guys own?
Oh, wow.
I know what I want.
What?
I want a Blackstone griddle.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, big, juicy one. When I see all of you guys using those, and it's like, reminds me of back in the day when I was in high school, I worked in a very popular restaurant. And on the line, there was a big griddle that was like 20 feet long. And you could cook piles of eggs and piles of bacon and piles of hash browns all at the same time. And I just thought that'd be so cool. And I really like when we see Kent's videos on Sunday mornings when he makes breakfast for his family. And I'm just like salivating over all the lovely food. And he's flipping bacon like a pro. And that, I think having one of those, if we had somewhere to put one, we would definitely have one now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you just made LeprakonTV get a slight chubby. He is Black Stoners Mafia to die till death, whatever. I have a 17-inch Blackstone, so that's one for the patio. If you only have a little patio out there, grab one of those. Kent has a couple. Well, you have like 2 or 3, right? Three.
Whoa!
Yeah, I have 2 28-inch Blackstones that are completely different, other than the fact that they're 28 wide. That's the only thing similar between the two. One's front, one's rear, one's taller, one's shorter. One collapses, one doesn't. One has wheels, one doesn't. So, and then I have what's called the tailgater, which is comes in a bag. You can collapse it down and everything. It's got the 17-inch griddle on the one side and a 25,000 BTU ring burner on the other.
Wow!
That's cool.
Awesome!
Really
so
cool.
when I go to my cooking competitions, like Saturday morning, I'll go early. I'll get that set up, and I'll take my percolator, set it over the ring burner, and make eggs and bacon on the other side. I got coffee, eggs, and bacon wherever I go.
That's
cool.
awesome.
So,
Let's see here. We got a super shot while you're gabbing.
Oh, okay.
We got it while you were gabbing.
I believe it was you.
No,
Leprechaun says he only has 4 Blackstones. So, cheers, boys.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Oh, here, let me get that. My big.
Oh, yeah. Let's get our logo showing here.
Yeah, right.
There we go.
Other way. There we go.
I should have had it printed on both sides.
I'm going to just start pouring them in the coffee cup. Change up.
Now wash it down with a margarita.
Yeah, we'll have some more tequila this way.
Well, the lime juice.
Wash it down with the wash the tequila down with the margarita.
Yeah, we're doing tequila shots and drinking margaritas. We found at our house that when we mix too many different kinds of booze together, that we have a worse hangover than usual.
Kent, what are you sipping on, brother?
A worse hangover than usual.
Well, you know.
Kent, what do you got going on over there? I'm drinking. I got my Pendleton. I ran out of. I think I
got my Crown Royal Bourbon Mash.
Ooh.
I'm pouring. I'm watering it down a little bit with a little bit of 7-Up, just a tad bit, just to
give it enough fizz.
To get a little fizz, little tickle my mustache a little bit.
Some
Y'all
texture.
got hot glasses too. We got a lot of jealous people in the chat right now for sure.
Oh yeah,
all our swag. All right, Kent, go for it, buddy.
All right. Next week's guest, Ryan, has a question. Why the name Kitchen Queers? he thought that was like a derogatory term in the gay community.
Well, he would have been right if we would have been talking about maybe 20 or 25 years ago. And, we're old enough to remember being in elementary school and being called queer as pejorative,
But
if you will.
Right.
gay people have embraced the term and said, no, yes, we're queer. Deal with it. Ha, 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 ha.
Well, I think also I want to.
Yeah, I think everybody in the chat's okay with it. I don't know.
We're here, we're queer. Get used to it.
If you look at the history of the word queer, what it really means is unique and unusual. And I can't speak for anyone else, but for me, I think those are good things and things I definitely want to be.
I agree.
So many of our friends in the community have come to the conclusion that we need to reclaim that word and turn the negativity about it around. But we totally hear what Ryan's saying, because we've had some lovely shout outs from a variety of different people, and we always appreciate that. But there was a couple of times where people had expressed a concern about saying that word on their show because they don't want it to be misinterpreted that it's negative. So what I would suggest is, just saying that word, there's nothing wrong with it. I think if you're calling someone that in a derogative tone of voice, it'd be just like any other word that you can turn derogative. So, but just as far as we're concerned and the people that we know in the community, we identify as queer gay men. Not everyone that's queer is male, and not everyone that's gay is queer. Some people in the community still find that word offensive. We're just not two of those people.
We're just sorry, we're queer.
Yeah, we're doing the best we can with what
I tried being normal, it just didn't work.
All right. I love it. Guys, I try not to interrupt Dutch too much, but I try.
Oh, yeah.
Fine.
But
pen flip.
we got a question from Shane that I just got to know the answer for, so I'm gonna put it up on the screen.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, if we had to pick between CJ and Kent, which one would we pick? Why do I have to settle for one?
Yeah.
There you go.
Hello.
Boy, right there.
Yeah, sandwich.
No,
Woo-hoo.
hey, bring you both. Y'all both come over.
Shane, that is the best question ever, man. So very cool.
Shane is awesome. We think Shane rocks. Shane, you are one brave man, and our props to you. We think you rock.
He's all right.
I had the pleasure of meeting Shane back in May at his home in Florida.
Ooh.
And I tell you what, you talk about a great host. We had a good time together that day, and I can't wait to go back and meet up with him again, to be honest with you. He's got a great family. His wife's awesome. His daughter's awesome. His dog's awesome. Then there's Shane.
Then you got Shane. He's adequate. So
yeah, maybe almost. So,
everybody loves Shane's wife.
Hello.
Cupcake Krista.
Cupcake Krista. Oh man, I could use some of them nachos right now. Well,
I wish we could beam them through to you guys.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Because they're delicious. Just, saying.
Just saying. Just throwing it out there, right?
All right, how many more you want me to do?
You know what? Let me take over for a little bit, and then you could get caught up.
God, Jesus.
You can call me Jesus if you want. That's cool with it.
We love Jesus.
All right, let's kind of talk about the channel questions a little bit. I want to talk about your set to start anything. You guys seem like you put tons and tons of effort in your set. I mean, just look at the bottles behind you. I mean, obviously the rainbow's a theme, but did you pull that from somewhere? Did you come up with it all by yourself? Do you rely on inspiration from something else? Where do you go for your ideas?
Well, the making things look as professional and visually interesting as possible is one of our main goals. And not just the food. I want it to be like a total video experience when you look at things, that it's colorful and interesting. Hopefully you're noticing the food more than you're noticing the background. But we've noticed that, people really respond positively to when things are fleshed out and look like someone took some effort to put things together. the bottles on the back are actually real booze bottles, but they're filled with water that's been colored with food coloring.
So we drank the booze.
Yeah, we drank all the booze. It was a real economical way to make something look pretty with basically just water and food coloring and bottles that would have gone in the recycling bin. We changed this up sometimes. During the holidays, we turned everything red and green. We've changed it other times and just done all one color.
We did red, white, and blue?
Yeah, we did red, white, and blue for 4th of July. Right now, the area behind us that you see, that's the natural stone. This is actually a wood-burning fireplace that we never use because our chimney is cracked from an earthquake. So we repurposed this as our back bar. And when we have the bar set, we have a table like the one we have now that's a lot taller, so you can stand at it and it's like bar height. And so we do shift the furniture around. That this where we are is actually at one end of our living room when we do the cocktail videos. So the bar is something that, unlike our kitchen, which is real, the bar is something that only exists when we're actually filming cocktail videos.
Okay, very cool. And then another thing I've noticed is that any seasonings you guys are using, it seems like you put your own kind of label on there. Is there any particular reason why you do that, or is it just for aesthetic and continuity?
Mostly because we don't. We've watched other shows on cable and network, and we noticed that one of our favorite shows is Chopped. Yeah, and they always have custom labels because networks aren't able to use trademarks willy-nilly
unless it's a commercial,
right? So we decided to try to make everything look more generic, with the exception of if someone sends us 20 pounds of pizza dough, we'll definitely say we're using this type of pizza
like the
dough.
taco shell.
But when you see us, the rare time that we mention a brand name in our video, we actually have permission from the trademark owner of that brand to feature their product. Like we show the KitchenAid stand mixer and we show the KitchenAid logo because we actually have permission from them to do that.
Okay. All right. Makes sense. All right. How long have you had the channel going? I mean, obviously you're doing it full time, which we commend you on that. I mean, a lot of people would want to be doing that for sure.
Since 2015. We first put up a video in May of 2015. And that was back when, before we even had any high def camera equipment. We used the camera equipment that we had from our previous video business. And then we quickly saw that the quality of it was not up to par. So we were fortunate that we were able to afford to buy a decent high def camera and some, we call them movie lights. Everybody's got lights.
Right.
And then the quality of the video itself went up significantly when we were able to produce in high definition. And then eventually we added a second camera so we could film from 2 different angles at the same time. Because what we had been doing was filming everything where you see me talking from here to here while I'm doing stuff. And then we filmed a second time. We made the whole recipe over again. So you could have a second camera angle, and that's a lot of work. And then trying to match the stuff up that doesn't really match was really challenging. So we invested in a second camera. So now we can film the close up and the talking part all at the same time. So the pieces fit together much better. And we started our channel. Well, like I said, May of 2015, our first high def video went up about a month after that. And we've had an average of 2 videos a month since then. We didn't really start to get any attention until about this time last year, when finally, after 3 years, we crossed the 100 subscriber mark. Wow. And that it took forever to get there. But also, I hadn't learned about how important it is to participate.
We weren't really networking.
Yeah, the social media aspect of YouTube was something that we weren't participating in as much as we could have. And then once we started doing that, we really started to see our numbers improving.
And we met cool guys like you.
Yeah, we met really cool people. Back in February, Keith gave us a shout out on an episode of his show, and overnight, we went from 250 subscribers to 350 subscribers. So we'll always be grateful to him for doing that because it really helped get us up there. And then, as everyone knows who's doing this, the higher your numbers go, the more credibility you have in the community.
Right.
And so having some credibility and getting to participate in this show and tonight is stuff that's really helped us and that we'll always be grateful to you guys for.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah.
CJ, I have a quick question to piggyback off that from Pickles.
Okay.
Since these guys are talking about cameras and stuff. Charlie wants to know, Pickles Barbecue, what camera would you guys recommend for somebody's, starting out?
Well, that probably depends on your budget more than anything, but we made the choices that we made based on Consumer Reports reviews of video cameras that were recommended for interior video shooting, because the cameras we had before were great for outside, but they could not process everything that's going on when you filmed inside. The lighting was dreadful and the quality was awful. So what we have now are Panasonic 770 model cameras. They're about 4 years old, so they've replaced it with a new number by now. But the video processor in those cameras is really strong, and it's able to take all this color and all this light and all these different tonal values, and most of the time make everything look pretty good. In combination with the movie lights that we have, those cameras, though, for some people might be a little pricey. They're in the $700 range. I mean, we know another YouTuber who has a $10,000 camera that we've spent a lot of money on our show, but I don't think all told we've spent $10,000. So if you can afford a $700 camera, the Panasonic 770 or its more recent model is what I'd recommend. But then also, that it's not the type of camera that you can use like a phone where you can kind of edit your video in your phone. So we spend a lot of time in the editing room once we finish taping.
Well, speaking of editing, what software are you using?
We have Pinnacle. We're using an older version only because, every time you download the newer version, they've changed the user interface and you have to basically learn the software all over again. Right. I've been using the Pinnacle for the last 4 years, and I finally got to the point where I actually can manipulate it pretty successfully most of the time. It has its issues, but it's reasonably priced. I think it's, well under $200, and it has all kinds of bells and whistles. But even if you've never used that type of software before, it's approachable because there are literally dozens of tutorials on YouTube that show how to do absolutely every single thing. And all the things that I've discovered and employed to use in our videos are things I learned from watching other people who were more experienced with the software than I was.
Yeah. Yeah. We call it YouTube University. That's where we figure out everything else, Steer. Yeah, Josh, he said that your guys' channel is always well put together. Big Ray Max in the house. Big Ray, how you doing, brother? Good to see you in there. Ken Rogers is in here. Backwoods Gourmet channel. Welcome, brother. Welcome.
Wow.
You guys be here. We have a lot of people in the chat still. We have 60 in there, so welcome, everybody. Cool. Make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up. If you guys are not subscribed to our guests yet, make sure you hit the show more below and click on that link and subscribe. And Alton just put it in there, so Alton would like to see you guys do the jug video too. So once I put mine out, I'll shout you guys out to try it because I'd love to see you guys spin on that.
We can do that.
Awesome.
Alton will show you what you need to do with that too. So
okay,
cool.
It's a whole thing, man. I had them shoot a video for me that I'm gonna splice into my video, and I have Mississippi. Like I have a whole. It's in there. I just need to get time to put it out. So. That's going to be a good one. So
yeah, editing stuff takes a really long time. For every minute of video that you see on our channel, we've spent 10 or 12 hours behind the scenes making that happen. It's our way of doing things is a little laborious, but we think it's worth it for the outcome. Oh
yeah, you got your guys' channel. Yeah. I mean, the videos you do they turned out very well. So
thank you.
You have nothing but praise from the people in the chat on that one for sure. All right. Well, I mean, this is kind of a two-part question that I like to ask is, what has kept you going? I mean, it's been 3 or 4 years, 4 or 5 years, whatever it was. It's what's keeping you going? Do you have an end result? Do you have, I don't know, a goal to reach?
Those are really good questions. We didn't start out with the idea that this was ever going to generate any income. We were fortunate that right now, for at least a little while, we didn't have to worry about generating a paycheck. Meanwhile, like we talked about a little earlier, we're thinking of retiring in the next few years, and one of the destinations that we're considering is Palm Springs. And I've looked at a lot of real estate there, and you know, the house I want is $1 million, and we don't have. So, you know, if we could generate a little extra money to add to our retirement fund from our channel,
That'd be nice.
we might be able to get the house of our dreams. So that's really our big fantasy, is to eventually generate some income if we can. But we stayed motivated, I think, primarily even when we were like completely not getting noticed at all, because I believed that we had a good product and we just needed to figure out how to market it better and get more eyeballs to our videos.
And we like to cook.
Yes, that's the main thing. Is we really like being in the kitchen. Both of us have that in common. And we really like making food to please other people and to serve guests food that they wouldn't, you know, otherwise get. Most of our other friends don't cook at all. And so even if we make frozen lasagna, they think it's amazing.
Right. All right. Okay. What's one piece of advice that you would give someone first starting out, brand new to YouTube?
Oh.
What's the first thing you're going to tell them to do?
Well, I would say be you. Okay. Do yourself. We had a real nice interaction with another YouTuber who was just getting started. And he said, you know, I want to be like you. I want to know if it's okay with you if I emulate your vocabulary and all these other things. Like, well, sure, that's the sincerest form of flattery. But my suggestion also included, consider just doing you, you know, because I think what appeals to people is
authenticity.
Yeah. Philip nailed it. I was going to say being real, but authenticity. You can tell when people are enjoying what they're doing, when they're being themselves.
Like you guys.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you guys are real, and, you know, lots of other, like Keith is real.
It's fun to watch.
You know, and it's fun to watch people really doing stuff because I think it makes it more approachable. Sometimes I think, you know, I come across as a little rehearsed, you know, like sort of partway between a used car salesman and a game show host from 1975. But I try to be charming as at the same time I'm being cheesy, and hopefully that comes across okay.
It does. It did. Your voice. That's what I notice the most when you're doing your videos. The voice that you have is just like
he has an FM voice.
Yeah,
he always says. Yeah, I get that a lot.
And look, looks for TV, but you have a voice for radio. Not like Kit and I. We do not. We have faces for radio for sure. So,
well, thank you for that compliment. I've actually worked on, you know, how my voice sounds, because, you know, you can come on and you can say, now add the butter, or you can say, no, add the butter. You know, which one do you like better?
Butter, baby, the butter.
Hey, Rexy, I'm gonna put your deal up there, but it's just it's probably Hobo. Down every one of my videos. And
we love Rexy. She's so awesome.
There you go.
Rexy is one of the few channels, I have to say, that we watch her videos every time we get an announcement that she's got something new. And she's one of the rare channels that we always want to eat what she's made. She makes everything look great. Her recipes are things that we've actually replicated in our kitchen. And as much as we enjoy watching videos, we don't always make everyone's food that we see. But Miss Rexy is kick-ass. Love you, girl.
Right on. Rexy she's a little hardcore in there, man. She's ready to cut somebody.
Hey, we are so fortunate to have friends and fans that are on our side.
I want to cut somebody.
Well, you know.
I'm just gonna look the other way at that. But
Rexy, it's just Hobo. He's a good dude. Don't relax. He just does it every time. He'll switch it before the show's over. Calmate. It's okay. Tranquilo. See here, Nick Blevins. How you doing, Nick? Good to see you in there, brother. Let's see here. Pickles. You know what? Just put Pickles on timeout for a few minutes. I think he needs one. One more hoser did it. Oh, well, that's what people do. They jump on that.
We're not watching the chat conversation, so we have no idea what anyone's saying. So two things, people are, we know a lot of our friends are out there watching tonight, and we really appreciate that everyone came out to support us being in the hot seat, because this is really fun for us. And when it comes to people putting out comments that maybe aren't kind, whether it's about us or anybody else on any live feed, remember that the only people who like haters are other haters. And the rest of us just think, okay, those are people we don't want to have to deal with. So we try to put out things that are positive, Love is love, people.
Yep.
And we love you even if you hate us.
What's up, King?
I'm going to have to paraphrase this a little bit because it popped up on my phone, but I just got a message from Pet Life Barbecue, Johnny Maggs.
Uh-huh.
He had that knee injury.
Yeah.
Oh.
He said his knee is killing him tonight because these two are making him laugh so hard he can't.
Well, I'm sorry about your knee, my brother. Yeah, I'm sorry about your knee. If you were nearby, we'd bring you a Vicodin.
Let's see here. Georgette is in the house. Welcome.
Georgette! That's my baby sister.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. See, that right there is why I ask the channels to come on to do promo videos. That way you get your fans, like your people, mothers, dads, cousins, brothers, ex-sisters, roommates, whatever. We get people in the chat that, we love our regular people that are in there. We love talking with them and they're loyal. But I love seeing new people in there that could, like you guys got excited over that, and it was pretty cool to see. So very cool. Let's see here. Kent, I'm going to go ahead and probably turn to you. I saw a message from Backwoods Gourmet Channel. I'll email you this week. If I don't get a chance to you, my email is it's cookingwithcj58 at Gmail. Backwoods Gourmet. I would love to have you on. So I'll reach out or you reach out to me. We'll make it happen, guys. That's really all you have to do to be on the channel. Reach out and we'll get you on. We're booked into January right now. No problem.
Oh, January. That's awesome.
Yeah, we just filled up December. So we'll get you on as soon as we can.
Well, I'd just like to say that being a guest on this show is a privilege, and it's an opportunity that's well worth waiting for.
Well, I really appreciate that. People feel that way when they talk to Kent. It's a privilege to talk to Kent. So, guys, we are a little bit over an hour. You guys still going strong? You still good?
Oh, dude, we're here till however long you want. I was hoping that, I've got an ego enough that I was hoping we could rack up a nice amount of watch time for your channel and keep things going as long as the guests are interested.
Well, the record is 4 hours.
Wow.
That was with T-Roy, Justin from Baby Back Maniac, Kenneth from What's New Barbecue. They were all at Justin's house.
I remember that one. Yeah, that went a long time. That was a good show. That
one kicked all our asses. And
that was
the third one of the week, right?
No, that was the second one of the week. We
had another one that Friday
night, and then we had one Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I told CJ if he ever does 3 again, I'm out.
Uh-oh. Well, we don't want that to happen.
That was a rough one. Yes, Miss Booger on her own did very good by herself. We made her cry, and that was the only goal of the evening, is to make her get teary-eyed. So.
Oh, I was so worried that I was going to be the first person to cry in the hot seat. So I'm glad to see someone else beat me to it. So if it happens before we're done, then I don't have to worry.
Kids cried, I cried. We're all a bunch of big softies.
I tell you what, when I did my hot seat interview with Hobo, I was about a half drink away from breaking down when he asked me the Mount Rushmore question, because one of them was my dad who I lost. So yeah,
sorry for your loss.
It was close. It was close. But yeah, we were done after that.
That's the thing. You get the booze flowing, and that question is usually one of the last questions of the night. So it can get a bit emotional, especially after having a little
liquid encouragement.
Here's to liquid encouragement.
Hey!
Cheers, Kris.
Now, see the way you just used that word, CJ? That's brilliant.
Right. I've been wanting to say it all fucking night. I just keep forgetting. I had it in my mind that I wrote it down. That I got at one point I needed to say it, so I just remembered. Yeah, got a lot of things juggling in the head right now, so I gotta keep going. All right,
well, dude. I don't know how you do it, truthfully, because I mean, you're an awesome dad. You're a committed family man. You have an intense job, and you produce all these killer videos. Plus, you host this awesome forum that has created a community of foodie YouTubers that wouldn't exist without the work that you're doing. And we know how much work it is to just do, any YouTube channel, but the high level that you participate at brings a sophistication and also a comfort level in participating in the community that wouldn't exist without all the hard work that you do.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. I mean, first it goes to, the support that Mrs. CJ gives me, because, really this is a second job. Luckily, I have a job that I'm, pretty dialed in on. Don't put quotes around work. I have a job that I'm able to, do. I work hard at it. Can't, dick. Anyway, but my team runs itself. We have a good setup. I work. Put the fucking gun down.
Put that down, dude.
You're freaking me out with that. I hate it when you pull that out. Is it a squirt gun? Tell me it's a squirt gun.
No, it's not.
Made out of chocolate.
It is a Crossman marksman repeater. This is a pellet gun from when I was a kid.
Oh, very cool.
That is totally the only thing that works on it is the slide mech and the trigger. You couldn't shoot nothing out of this if you had to.
All right, good.
But nobody else knows that, so don't tell anybody.
Anyway, I do have a job that it's flexible. I work from home most of the time. Obviously, Melissa is very helpful. Shut up, God! What? I can see you.
It's the way he loves you. That's how he does it.
Anyway, and then I have a drive, man. I want to do good things, and I love the hot seat. This is, I was on it with Hobo, and he was unable to keep it going, or didn't want to, or he had some stuff going on, and I love it. I love talking to people, meeting people. I love hanging out with Ken, even though he's a dick to me every freaking week. I love talking to him, and this is
there's good dick and bad dick.
There's good.
Oh dick. Yeah.
Hopefully, we're a good dick. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, very good.
Get Mr. CJ back in here. Are we good dick? Anyway, so that's why we do it, and obviously, if I can make some cash, I'm in it on too. Next week's show, we're gonna put it on Kent's channel, so he can get the watch time, because we're gonna try to get him to his 4,000 watch hours so he can get monetized. It's funny is Kent didn't want any of this. When Hobo brought him on, he had 2 subscribers, and we just grew him from there. And he's the stud that he is now. And now we're gonna get him paid. We're gonna get commercials on his fucking videos. So
Kent is very watchable, and the stuff that he does is really interesting, and so we totally are into supporting him and his channel. We think he does really good work.
Kent, when he does his live cooks, you pay attention. You want to watch it. He's, hey gang, he's very, you said approachable. I mean, it's it's relatable. You know, he's an everyday dude. You know, it's the way we go. So
having a good camera presence is something that people either have or they don't. It's not something you can learn.
And
there's lots of things about making videos that you can learn, but coming through the camera and reaching people is a talent that not everyone has.
Like saying the camera loves you.
Yeah.
Some people have it. Hold up.
Yeah. It's like when you say someone's photogenic.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. You say
come on.
When I first started doing videos, I was going to do it Tom Horseman style, where all you saw was the food in my hands, and that was it. When I first did it, I had no intentions of putting this ugly mug on camera.
Oh, come on, you're way too handsome for that.
You are sexy beast. That's all you are.
What CJ said.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, remember, the more you drink, the cuter I get.
Exactly.
You're going to be fucking gorgeous at the end of the evening.
Oh, yeah. You'd be drop dead. Oh, my gosh. My camera fires burning embers at me. That's funny. All right. I think I will go ahead and turn it over to Kent. I'm sure you got tons of questions. I've been seeing people drop them like crazy.
Oh, God, they're flying by.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get to one here real quick that I had on the screen. And by the way, yes, you do have to get backwoods on. I think that guy knows more about cast iron than Chef Johnny.
Oh, yeah. It's ridiculous. I mean, I watch his channel, and he has cast iron, like, everywhere.
Yeah, I got about 24 pieces, and that might be what he has just for random cooking in the house, let alone out in the back porch and everything. I mean, geez, that guy's got. I would probably take his cast iron for a month's salary. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he has a killer collection of stuff.
Yeah, and he's, you know what? He's a good dude the way he presents his stuff. So
I love his videos, but I can't remember his name for the life of me. Channels and names kind of get away from me.
Kris.
Oh, another Kris. Great.
If I think
we have a lot of Chris's. It is what it is.
I know a lot of Chris's.
Nice.
All right. One quick question.
Hold on. I'm gonna put Johnny Mags on there for you. Tell him to stop. It hurts.
Oh, sorry, we're not there to make you a cocktail to help that pain go away.
Yeah, well, he's all the way across the country from you. So, hey, Johnny, you want to borrow my gun? It'll take the pain away quicker. I'll just shoot your other foot, and you'll forget about your knee.
There you go.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Tell us again, Barbecue Grill Masters Empire wants to know where they can get a shirt. He wants to buy one. His daughter loves it. So give us a refresher on
Lifestyle button.
Well, thank you so much for asking and for your interest. We certainly appreciate that. If you go to our website rather than our YouTube channel, which is kitchenqueers.com, here we go, right here. There's a button in the upper left scroll bar, or I don't know, and you just click on the lifestyle button, and that'll take you to our swag store where there are shirts like this. You can get these shirts in several different colors, and they come all the way from extra small all the way to 6 extra large. So if you want one that's long enough to be a nightgown, we've got you covered. And there are several colors. And as you can see, we're all wearing these, and the high quality of the printing is amazing. And these shirts aren't expensive. There's also often, if you sign up at the website that's hosting our store, which doesn't cost anything, they just want to send you an email once in a while about products, you'll save 10 to 15% off the list prices as well, because they'll send you a discount code. So you can get shirts like this delivered for way less than $20. So it's very doable for most budgets.
The Dawgfatha's barbecue, Alton. Do they have extra medium for him? He should not be wearing an extra medium. He's a big old boy.
Super extra medium.
Okay, well, you can take that 5XL label and change it into whatever size you want it to be. I'm wearing extra small right now. See how
Nice.
tight it is.
I love it. All right, kid, go for it, Bo.
Get the sign out, guys.
Oh, get
you
that out.
flip me.
No, this is a first.
Are you pin flipping them? You're pin flipping yourself?
Why?
Backwoods Gourmet is Scott, not Kris.
Oh,
You had one job to do, Kent. One job.
It's my ass, Seabass.
All right, Scott, I got you. I have it written down on my notes. I got your email. We'll get it to you, buddy.
Yeah, and he only has 65 pieces of cast.
Only 65 pieces.
That's it.
that's about 60 more than we've got.
Dude, I have 2 cast iron pans, and one hangs up on my barbecue thing out there. I haven't fucking touched it. So
We have 2 cast iron pans that we've actually cooked with, and then we have these little cast iron pans that we use strictly for photo shoots to put stuff in, make it look like
They look really cool. Yeah.
exactly. I got a little one like that too that I'll put stuff in, but I ain't cooking on it. Let's see here. Simple Man's Barbecue. Jason, how you doing, brother? Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Kit, feel free to put pickles on timeout. I'm okay with it.
He's just reminded me he asked a question earlier, but obviously he thinks he's the only one in the chat that's asked a question. So.
You know what? I think we should take this question. Guys, if you want to laugh and then cry, go watch my hot seat interview with Pickles. This was I'd ask a question of Pickles. 45 minutes later, I'd get an answer, and you'd see me going in. The whole fucking time. Love you, Pickles. Oh.
Yeah. First time I ever seen CJ drink straight out of the jug. That was awesome. Well, Pickles, your question was second on the list, but since you're timed out, I'll wait till you're back. Excuse me. Bill at Chicken Fried Barbecue wants to know, what is your guys' favorite chicken fried dish?
Well, I really like fried chicken, but I love chicken fried steak. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was thinking too.
Love it.
All right. Kind of a two-part question here from 2 different guys that kind of run together. So Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue wants to know, do you guys ever get outside to barbecue? And so did Lewis at Our Shack Barbecue wants to know, do you guys grill outside at all? So kind of the same question asked by both.
No.
We have. Okay, we live in San Francisco in a classic 1950 row house on the side of a really steep mountain. And so our outdoor space is extremely limited. And ever since the neighbors set their house on fire with their grill, we stopped grilling outside. But all we have is an itsy bitsy like hibachi, from 1965.
And there's no deck off the kitchen. To get to the deck, the first deck is off the bedroom on the lower floor. So we used to use that hibachi way down there, going to the bedroom to fry some salmon. It's just like, okay. And then one time I knocked the hibachi over and the salmon fell on the deck. Okay, but the coals, I set the house on fire. So no, we don't do that anymore.
No. So it's not because we don't want to. We don't have a safe space for any kind of open flame.
I would love to have a grill right outside the kitchen, because then I would be there all the time.
Yeah. So when we moved to Palm Springs in our fancy $1 million mansion, we definitely expect to have an outdoor kitchen. And that's my fantasy anyway. And I want to have a Blackstone griddle. I want to have a kettle grill from Weber. I want to have all the bells and whistles that everyone we see on these cool barbecue channels has. I want to have a smoker, all that. We would totally lay ourselves out.
I just want to be able to walk out from my kitchen to the patio.
Yeah, if we
without
have to
having to go down 3 flights of stairs.
Yeah. And we live in a tall, narrow row house that actually, if you count all the stairs on our property, there's 10 different flights of stairs. So everything is vertical.
The view is lovely, but cooking outside,
Yeah, we have to walk. The kitchen is on the top floor, and in order to get to any space where we could put a barbecue, if we could, we've got to walk down 3 flights of stairs, which boo-hoo, that's so hard. But
yeah, it is, actually.
But actually, when you're
These
trying to
old bones.
cook, it's like, when we see you, CJ, you cook out by your pool a lot. And it's like,
Cool.
yeah, I want to cook out by
the pool.
And so as soon as we have a pool, we will definitely be cooking outside.
If you guys move to Palm Springs, you better get a pool.
Hello.
We're going to get a pool, and we're going to get a house that has a casita.
Woo.
So we can have guests come, because we're not super big fans of having guests like right in our house. But when you have a casita, it's basically like you have a small apartment that's separate from your house. So there's a private entrance. Guests can come and go as they choose. They can make all the noise they want, but you don't have to hear it.
No, they can't.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so we're planning on having a casita so we can have guests without having to have people right up in our space.
Well, I tell you what, when you guys find your house in Palm Springs, I work for a mortgage company. I don't sell loans, but I handle the operations. We'll get you a loan so you can get the house in Palm Springs. And then I will bring over barbecue grills and smokers.
Yes!
And we'll have a party. All right. Well, the SoCal meetup will be at your new pad. So
Yeah.
Totally. We will totally have an event at our house.
Oh, yeah.
There are so many cool people down in SoCal that we really enjoy watching their channels. There's, of course, CJ, and then Josh and Babe. And we also like Jill from Yester Kitchen.
Yeah, I started watching her too.
She's really, really a sweet lady, and she really has a great camera presence, and she makes killer food. And what we like about her channel is she makes things that we remember from our childhoods that like our grandma made, back in the 60s and 70s. So that's super fun. And we're excited to just get to participate in this community at a higher level.
Right on. Nick Blevins in SoCal too. We got a lot of SoCalers in the chat right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of people from Southern California that we've seen their channels and we really enjoy their stuff. So we think that we're well suited to the sunny environment because we're tired of fog.
Yeah,
Well, I'm from Southern California, so.
Oh, really? Where were you from in SoCal?
I was born in Englewood, California.
In where?
Inglewood.
Inglewood.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I went to school in kindergarten in San Diego. But I moved all around the southwestern. I've been in Texas and Colorado and Nevada, but always coming back to California because I love California.
Yeah. Blue Smoke Barbecue Parker. He lives in San Diego. So we got some SoCals in there.
Yeah.
So I think you guys need to come down. I think we'll have a good time. Oh, speaking of SoCal, Mrs. CJ's wearing the USC shirt.
Hello.
Mrs. CJ. Love her.
Yeah, no
Holla!
No bra after 5 o'clock.
It's no bra after 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
we're with
baby!
her. Bras are really uncomfortable.
Miss
Don't ask me how I know that.
So
Next, she got to set the puppies free. They got to breathe, man.
they gotta
Yeah,
breathe.
let those things breathe.
Her girls.
Let the girls. Let me know how she can tell. Oh, never mind. I was running out of ice. She sent me a picture of the dinner she made, and I'm like, well, while you're up, I need more ice. So, like I tell you, she's
wonderful.
She's very supportive of my YouTube career and my drinking habit. So
how do your kids feel about their dad being a
The
YouTube
ice is
star?
alone.
I'm coming, dude.
They actually dig it. Trent, my oldest, the one we put in college, is the one that helped me set this up. He's going to college for he's going to college for film editing and producing. That's what he wants to do.
Cool.
That's cool.
Right on.
Yeah, that's what he's going to be doing. Joe, I don't put
We
Joe.
know what film editing's like, so yeah, that's tough.
these guys got excited to see boobs as much as he did.
Love boobs.
Hey, let's just tell you right now, we are totally, completely, 100% gay men, but it does not mean that we do not appreciate the beauty of women.
Hello.
Exactly. Can't appreciate the beauty of women.
Hey, a straight lady raised me. Come on.
That's true. There you go. Uncle Steve's Shake is in the house. Welcome. Sorry you're late. Guys, you don't have to apologize for being late. Just glad you're here.
Yeah, we're glad you're here. Thanks for coming to hang out with us.
Right on, right on. All right. That just kind of went sideways. Kent, you got any more questions there, buddy?
I had so many comments for that, but I'm glad I kept my.
I saw a lot of comments talking about how big their deck is, and I'm sure they forgot to put the I and the E in the wrong spot. But
well, I wasn't going there. So
okay.
Wait till people start to ask how often we have a sausage party.
Oh, see, I'm waiting for it. There's got to be a hashtag sausage party going on or something.
We were promoting, we made a video a couple of years ago where we made a stroganoff dish, but instead of using beef, we used pork breakfast sausage.
Did you say stroganoff? Or
Stroganoff?
Stroganoff. Yeah, well, so we were promoting our sausage stroganoff video.
Stroganoff,
and
yeah.
So many people made comments like what? Some gay men?
You lost Kent. Cooking with Rexy. I'm gonna put your comment on the screen. Rexy, yes, we all love tits.
So cute.
If you didn't take
Miss Rexy. Hey, Miss Rexy, we love you. Okay, so
don't have a heart attack.
I can't see what that one says.
It says thank you. Hashtag thank you.
All right. Kent, you okay? Need a tissue? Need a moment?
Oh, he took his glasses off. That's some serious business. He hardly ever does that.
We love you, sweetie.
If I didn't spit that out, it was coming out my nose. Oh, my God. Philip, you got me at the wrong time, man.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
It happens. Sometimes it just comes in unexpectedly.
Hey, isn't it time for someone to buy us a shot?
I know. What's up with the people?
What's going on? Let's raise some cash for these gentlemen, people. They work really hard to produce this awesome show, and we're privileged to be a small part of it. So, hey, we're ready for another shot. Anybody got some cash they want to lay out to see us drink another shot? We're going to get these shots ready.
Super shots.
Okay. While we're doing that, since Booger and Pickles want to boot me, I'm getting one more question in.
Okay. We're ready.
Pickles Barbecue wants to know, what have you guys learned from the restaurants in the Bay Area?
That's an interesting question. The foodie scene.
An interesting guy. So
the foodie scene in San Francisco is really intense. But it's mostly centered around restaurants where it costs $1,000 for two people like us to have dinner. And that's way beyond our budget. We went out for our anniversary to a fancy dinner and we spent like $300. And for us and our budget, that's a lot of money.
It was really good food.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. But
we can do it every night.
So everything in San Francisco costs 3 times as much as it does in any other city. So we really don't go out a lot because of the expense. And also, we like our own food, so we eat at home most of the time.
Yeah, it helps that you guys are both in the kitchen and doing good things. So
yeah,
it's the same with us. We eat out so much less now, doing these YouTube channels and stuff like that. So
we used to eat out a lot more often when in addition to this house, like we mentioned earlier, we had another studio. What the reason for that was because when we first met, we didn't live together. I had an apartment and he had a house, and we used to use my apartment as our entertaining space. And so we went out more then because it didn't have a full kitchen. It was kind of a studio kind of thing where there was a bar, fridge, a mini sink, and a microwave oven, but there wasn't a stove or a regular oven or anything to really prepare stuff. So we went out a lot more then, and when we had really large parties, we make stuff at home and then take it to our other place. But now we got rid of our shag pads so we could save money, and we cook at home almost every single night now. We rarely actually go out to eat.
Very cool. Uncle Steve Shake said he'll send $100.
What do we have to do for it?
We'll take it. Hit that little dollar bill thing underneath the chat. Knock yourself out, brother. Speaking of Uncle Steve Shake, I got some of his rubs this week and put them on a steak. I did a couple ribeyes. It was ridiculously good. So, guys, check out Uncle Steve Shake. He's doing some good stuff.
I did see that video, and that food looked amazing.
Thank you, sir. Rexy put on their hashtag eat out. I think they're meaning a different kind of meaning as opposed to getting dinner somewhere. So you guys are
I'll tell you one thing.
When I was younger, I ate a lot more than I do now. How about that?
Every time we go to lesbian bars, we're hugely popular because we both have big tongues.
I just don't know where to go with that one. Know where to go with that?
Okay, I left you guys speechless, so my job is done.
Well, I'm thinking one of you two needs to dress up as Gene Simmons for Halloween then. And go as Kiss with
God.
We've worn costumes to events before. You know, there's a lot of street events in San Francisco, and how we became better known in our own community here in San Francisco was by going to street events. And one of the things that we did often was we go to events wearing nothing but mini skirts without any underpants. So that's how scandalous we can be, just so you know.
That's fun.
And yes, if you're wondering, our mini skirts were pink.
Oh,
wow!
Ken, show your picture again. He was Gene Simmons.
No, I wasn't Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons is. Let me get it in there.
Those are awesome.
That looks like Kiss.
It looks like
that's
Kiss to
great.
us. Yeah, that's
You're
great.
the biggest Kiss member ever.
I love Kiss.
Yeah, I'm the only Kiss member over that's 6'5".
Keith Bettag, who the hell wears undies? Fair enough, Keith.
There you go, Keith. Now we like Keith even better. No underpants. I mean, you ask him boxers or briefs, and he says nothing.
Free
and that's
balling,
our
and
answer.
it feels so good.
Exactly.
It's called going commando.
He has his beer cracked open and his balls out. That's how it's good.
That sounds like our kind of party.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Go ahead, Kit.
Philip took it in a totally different thing with the free ball, and I was thinking I was thinking of the Tom Petty song.
I will never listen to the Tom Petty song. Like I can't do it.
It's every time I hear the song, it's no more free falling, it's always free balling.
Oh, come on.
All right. Dad Incredible wants to know where do you guys get your merch? Do you have a company you use online?
We do.
Brick and mortar, what?
It's that
Customized Girl. Yeah. First of all, let us say that Dad Incredible is in fact incredible. We've watched many of his videos. That dude is brave. I mean, he showed himself getting out of bed in the morning with his CPAP mask still on. And as soon as I saw that, I had mad respect for him. And he can hold his baby in one arm and flip a steak with the other. And anyone who can do that is a genius in our book. So thank you very much, Dad Incredible. We think you rock. Okay, so I'm sorry. I was so busy talking, I lost track of what you said his actual question was.
Where do you guys get your merch from?
Okay. Our merchandise comes primarily from a site called customizedgirl.com. And while they catered originally to women, that's not a requirement for getting your merchandise there. As you can see, all of these shirts came from there. Our shot glasses came from there. Our beer steins came from there. Our flasks came from there. Our mugs came from there. They have very reasonable prices. You can set up a store without spending any money yourself. All you have to do is upload your logo or whatever you want printed and then apply it to different products. And then you've got an online store. They host it for you. They take care of all the ordering, the shipping, everything, and then you get a commission. The commissions are usually somewhere around 10% of the retail price of the goods that people are ordering. And they'll credit your account within 30 days once the purchase is cleared and the credit card transaction is finalized. And then you can transfer the money either to your PayPal account, you can transfer it to a bank account, you can ask them to send you a check for your commission profits. And we've been using it ever since we started, and it works really well. And I think CJ, you and Kent can probably comment on what you think the quality of this stuff
Oh yeah,
is.
it's great quality. I love it. I love all my KQ gear. I'm ready to go.
So if you're looking for
hold
an
on. Guys, we gotta stop you. Uncle Steve Shake just put $100 bill in there.
Wow!
Hello. Does that mean we have to drink 4 shots now?
4 shots. You gotta give him his money's worth. Hey, Steve, dude, that's ridiculous, man. Thank you so much. The support's always appreciated.
Whoa, this is gonna hurt.
Oh my God.
We're gonna space them out, Steve.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a little bit.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers. We're not gonna do them all at once because we want to make it through the interview.
Yeah, we like to pace
we'll
ourselves.
make it through, but wee!
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen at the end. So we took 1 shot. We got 4 more to go. So or 3 more to go. Using those that math.
Hold on.
What's in your cup, Kent?
That's the bourbon. Let me get it right. Fuck. That's that Crown bourbon mash.
Oh, Crown. Yeah, that's good stuff.
This is for Steve.
Steve, thank you so much.
It's
We're doing the full drink. I just poured one, so let's go. We'll finish our drinks for the shots.
Okay.
All right, suck them down, guys. I know that's not the first time you heard that.
Love you, CJ.
Woo, Nelly.
Wee!
Woo. And I have a shot poured, so I'm gonna take that. I'll pour it.
Go for it.
Okay.
That was my shot, you jackass.
Swallow it all. Hashtag swallow it all.
Oh my God, you've really gone there.
All right.
Jesus is coming. Are you going to spit or swallow?
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh my God.
Hey, we keep politics and religion out of it.
I was going to
Sorry.
say that same thing. It's a party. You don't talk about politics or religion.
Well, but cheers. Come on.
There.
You're good, man.
That hurt.
Kent, how you gonna feel at work tomorrow, bud?
Not where the fuck. Thanks for asking.
Well, you should just call in sick. Tell them some gay men held you hostage and fed you cocktails.
Uncle Steve Shake, I hope you appreciate the amount of booze we just consumed for you.
Thank you, Steve. My wife's gonna hate you, but I thank you.
Well, what we're going to do tomorrow morning is we're going to make CJ's hangover breakfast. That's actually one of my favorite videos of yours, CJ.
Oh,
you did the hangover breakfast and you're wearing that big fluffy spa bathrobe. And it was like, we have spa bathrobes just like that. And I thought, oh my God, that's so cool. We're going to have to cook breakfast in our bathrobes. I just thought that was amazing. And all the food you made, it was like, not only did you make really great food, but you made a lot of food.
Yeah. Wow.
And it was like, hello, that's our kind of hangover breakfast.
You got when you're hungover, you got to have something greasy and something filling to sop it all up, right?
Give me Seymour.
We need some meat. We need some grease. We need some potatoes. Yeah, we need some
bacon
eggs and bacon.
Tons of bacon.
And hopefully, we can get some cheese in there somewhere too.
I'm making meat. Just say.
I'm trying to find Uncle Steve's thing on there. He put on there like, take the fucking shot, you Nancy's. I can't find it. Can you find it?
I love Nancy Drew. Just saying.
Slap yourself in the nuts and sing the Star Spangled Banner.
Drinking like a bunch of Sallies. Slam it. Hit yourself in the sack and sing the nice. Nice.
Oh, say, can you see?
Smack yourself on the nuts for it.
Don't ask him to act like a drunk because he will do it.
That's all right. Let's see here.
Can I ask about 4 more of these before I can't read my own writing anymore?
Oh yeah, go for it, dude.
See, I have mine typed out. So
yeah, well, I can't type what's in the chat, jackass.
let's see here. Uncle Steve's shake said, "Drink like a bunch of Sally, slam it." All right, thanks, Easy Bake. We found it. Easy Bake translated it for us. Easy Bake's one of our other moderators. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, Kent, ask your questions while you can fucking read, dude.
All right. Barbecue
We're ready.
Grill Masters Empire wants to know, what is your favorite kitchen accessory that you depend on?
Oh, the KitchenAid mixer.
Yeah, the stand mixer.
Love my KitchenAid.
The KitchenAid stand mixer. We use that a lot. We bake a lot. Okay. And particularly Philip bakes a lot. Cookies, cake, cupcakes, and you make a lot of frosting. So having that stand mixer makes things possible that otherwise, you'd be doing it with a whisk or, take an hour and a half to make whipped cream. So the stand mixer is an investment that was well worth it. And the fact that, we could get it.
Purple.
Yeah, it's purple. That's what I was just going to say. It's purple, and we love purple.
Kent, are you not impressed?
I'm answering the question here with Corey.
So we just want to say hi to everyone in the chat right now. We're not watching the chat, so we can focus on the questions that we're asking, but we're definitely going to go back and look at the chat and check out what everyone had to say. And we really appreciate everyone that came out tonight to hang out with us, because this is a great opportunity for our channel. And we really appreciate that CJ invited us and that Kent's willing to participate and support us as well. And so we totally dig you guys that are hanging out with us, because we know you have lots of choices for entertainment. So thank you so much for being here tonight.
I love it.
All right. Did you see what I put to Corey? Corey asked if he could be a mod, and I said, yeah, but you got to boot pickles.
Shit. I think he needs to be put on timeout.
Well, he asked 2 questions. I asked them both, and he's like, ask my questions. Well,
okay.
Well, ask us again, and we'll give you a different answer.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, Jay Brappen Barbecue 84 wants to know, do you guys shop at Gay Mart?
At Gay Mart? No.
What the hell is that?
We never heard of that.
We somewhere out there. I don't know.
We've never heard of that.
We shop at Safeway.
We shop at Safeway for food.
But local market.
Other than that, other than our swag, which comes from our customized girl store, most of the stuff that you see on our show that isn't actual edible food comes from Amazon. I'm like so over going to the mall to get stuff, and then the choices are really super limited. So we buy a lot of stuff on Amazon. These Collins glasses came from Amazon.
We love Amazon Prime.
Yeah, we love Amazon Prime because
free shipping, 1 day, 2 days, woohoo!
Yeah, we live in San Francisco, so there happens to be an Amazon distribution center in San Francisco. So often when we order products, they'll be here the same day or the next day, which is a whole lot easier than actually having to schlep all the way downtown to the shopping mall.
Or remember, I don't know how old you are, but do you remember 5 to 6 weeks for delivery?
Yeah, we don't do that here. we want delivery in 5 or 6 hours.
Oh God.
I couldn't imagine waiting for more than 3 days nowadays.
He said It's a Palm Springs store in California.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to look that up because that's
CJ knows it. Look, man, I haven't been there. I would go there. I just don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we're going to look that up after the show. You can be sure because we're trying to familiarize ourselves with as many Palm Springs venues as possible. So when we come down there to visit to look for real estate in the future, we make sure we know, places, cool places to go, the in places to hang out, and places that we'd want to take people that come to visit us.
All right.
Okay. All right, Charlie, you pissed me off.
Is Charlie getting Das Boot? He's
getting really goddamn close. I'll tell you that. All right, Blevin, West Coast Cajun cuisine wants to know or ask, have you guys ever been to New Orleans? And if so, have you been to Oz?
Philip, have you ever been to New Orleans?
Yes.
Philip's been to New Orleans.
Love it.
I have not. He loves New Orleans.
Love it.
Have you ever been to a place called Oz?
What?
Oz.
No.
Philip says no. We're not sure what that is.
All right.
I'm sure if we asked one of our friends, actually, we do know some people who live in New Orleans. And if we asked them, I'm sure they'd know what he was talking about. But we're not familiar with that.
All righty. Mr. Keith Bettag wants to know.
We love Keith.
When you're doing your videos and you're looking at the camera and putting the ingredients in a bowl, can you do it without spilling? If not, how many takes does it take without looking?
I get that a lot, actually. Apparently, I've become known for being able to make an entire recipe without ever looking at what I'm doing. I've developed a style of looking directly at the camera because I'm hoping that engages the audience to be interested in what I'm doing. And so I've practiced, pouring the sugar into the bowl, pouring whatever liquid into the bowl. Most of the time, I get it right. We don't do a lot of extra takes when it comes to actually pouring the ingredients into a bowl because it's really hard to separate salt from flour once they're in the same bowl. So it's actually a pretty easy thing to do. You just line up your glass with your dispensing and just go like that. Okay. So I've practiced that a lot. And I do that a lot. I make sure that whatever I'm pouring is lined up with the receptacle so I can look directly at the camera and pour and talk at the same time. Occasionally, I've made huge mistakes and poured things all over the counter, but we always edit all of that out and I'll go back and do it over if I have to. So eventually, we're probably going to make a pretty detailed blooper reel because despite the fact that I try to make myself look like I'm the perfect cook in the kitchen, I make mistakes all the time.
You know what? That's pretty funny. I wanted to yell at Philip, but I realized that you guys have your earpieces in, so I can't yell at him.
You can yell at him, and I'll yell at him for you.
Noise in the background. Tell him to shut up. Tell him to get his ice quietly.
Oh, he can hear your ice.
He's making a bunch of noise in the kitchen.
He's making a cocktail, which is something he doesn't usually do because usually I make the cocktails for him, and I made our cocktails in advance, except for the problem is that we drank them all already. So
it happens. Sometimes our booze goes away while we're drinking. It's weird. Let's see here. Cooking with Corey wants to be a moderator on our chat, and he had a price. I forgot. Was it 150 or 135? What was it that got Corey the branch?
125.
$125 Corey the ranch.
Hey,
awesome.
CJ, you need to look up Keith Bettag's comment right above boogers.
I see it. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Yes.
I can't even piss without missing the bowl while looking at it.
Oh, Keith, that's hilarious.
That sounds exactly like something Keith would say, and that's one of the reasons we love Keith so much. He's so awesome, and we also think Keith is so fortunate because his wife Terry supports him about everything he does, and we really love it when we see spouses working together for a common cause. And so it's super fun to watch Keith's videos, and occasionally he leaves in the parts where Terry has commented about whatever's going on, and we totally dig that.
Well, Keith does not edit. Keith does not edit anything. So if Terry's talking, she's in the video. So Keith,
we love that.
We love that. Enjoy the editing process as much as others do. In the Cooking with Cancer video I have this time on Saturday, Mr. Keith is talking through the whole thing, yelling at the kids. So it's pretty funny.
Well, we saw, I think the most recent video we saw from Keith, he went to his sister's house and they were having like a meatloaf cook-off. And we loved it because, seeing a brother and sister interact with each other is always super fun. And they were both having some serious disagreements about what a good meatloaf is all about. And we totally dug it, seeing them arguing back and forth. But yet they both came out with lovely food. But we had to say, and we told Keith this already, he knows, we were totally Team Keith because he topped his meatloaf with a ketchup glaze. And we were all about ketchup glaze around here. So we think Keith rocks in the meatloaf department.
All right, Uncle Steve yelled at us to drink, so take a shot, boys.
Okay.
I'm already got a shot.
Oh, wait, I need mine.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. Cheers. Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers. Charlie, stop the rip off.
So, wash it down with it.
So we're going to have some more tequila now that we had a shot.
Well, it's been watered down with lime juice and triple sec.
But not very much.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right. Speaking of spouses, Rexy wants to know, are you guys married?
No.
Or just living in sin? As
we're living in sin.
Oh, sin, baby.
It's totally scandalous. It's scandalous. We believe in the institution of marriage, and right now our circumstances don't allow us to get married to each other.
Is that because you already have wives?
Yeah, we
told you earlier. We're both actually really straight guys, and we love women.
Straight guys don't talk like that, right?
Oh, sure they do. Hey, I'm gonna kick your ass, MFer.
All right, we do talk like that.
Okay, see, I told you.
That's funny.
Oh my, that's hilarious.
Real straight guys have no problem with gay guys. Sorry.
Yeah,
that's just the way it is.
He's totally right.
Okay.
Because they don't hit on me. That's all I get. That's the only problem I have with gay guys.
They hit on you?
Because I'm sorry, sweetie. You're hot. Okay, just deal with it.
Yeah.
You just say no, and any reasonable guy will say, okay, fine. But
personally,
sorry.
Well, we respect people's boundaries, and if someone tells us that we're straight, we believe them. Meanwhile, we also recognize when straight men are handsome and sexy, and
like Kent.
Well, yeah, Kent is really hot. Part of what makes straight men hot is not just their appearance, but who they are. So when we see gentlemen like you two, and you're, committed to your family, you support your children no matter what, and you can cook a kick-ass dinner. I mean, what's not to like about that?
I'm with you. I find myself sexy too. I'm just saying.
That's perfectly okay, bro.
And you are, sweetie. Definitely.
You look really sexy in that gray rainbow shirt you're wearing.
I know the gray. I still feel weird. I wear black literally every day. This is.
Dude, thank you for wearing our shirt.
We appreciate you stepping outside of your comfort zone.
You don't know how hard this is for me to wear this. Not because it says what it says, because it's fucking gray. And black.
No.
Okay, well, so you can give the gray one to whichever beautiful lady in your house wants to wear it, and we'll order you a black one.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, buddy. I appreciate it. Avery, when she saw this, you guys got to meet her earlier. She loved this. She's like, I want it. So after I get done wearing it, I'll wash it, of course, because it probably has some booze on it somewhere. So
well, anything that says our logo on it should definitely include some booze.
And you wouldn't have to wash it for me. Just saying.
Exactly. There you go. Here, West Coast Cajun says I'm a sexy mother effer. Appreciate it. Bro.
Yes.
West Coast Cajun is the killer channel.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
You're hot too, buddy.
That's only because I don't have air conditioning out here in the garage.
Oh no, it isn't, sweetie. Just say it.
Yeah, you know, I got these behind me, but you watch the Sunday morning breakfast cooks and stuff. 9 times out of 10, I'm cooking out in the garage if I'm not outside. So
we love it when you cook in the garage because it's like your man cave, and it really speaks to what's going on with you, and it's very authentic and it's super fun. And
there's only I've been here 14 years, and there's only been a car in the garage twice, and that's because it's the middle of the winter and I had to work on it. So
right.
All right, I put it up.
Thank you, Tim. You are a sweetheart.
Yeah, Tim.
Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it, bro. Hey, Tim, if you ever want to come on, email me. We'll get you a schedule.
Oh,
okay?
We'll be right there.
We'll be there watching.
Supporting you. Yeah,
we'll be there watching. Tim has got a really great channel going on. We've actually known him for over a year now. When we first met him, he only had 20 subscribers, and now a year later, he has 10,000 subscribers. Woo-hoo! So he is definitely doing something right.
Yeah. They're talking about Parker wants something black in size large, but he didn't say what. He wanted something black in size large.
We've got a lot of black things in size large, and so do some of our friends.
Parker, just head up north, buddy. All right, Ken, do you have any more questions? I think we kind of went off the rails there a little bit. We're 2 hours in, guys. 2 hours in.
Yay, 2 hours of watch time. Awesome.
Well, I got my watch time. I'm okay with it, but appreciate it.
You have to feed the cats.
All right.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
I almost missed.
I got to go feed the cats.
Oh, okay.
No, we're good. It's our kitties are hungry for dinner, so Philip's going to take care of that while we continue.
So the pussies are hungry.
The pussies are hungry, baby, and you know how they have to be fed.
Hungry pussies! Hungry!
Philip's just cracking me up, dude.
Philip's so mad, dude.
The background is just awesome. All right. Rexy, you should have put that as a hashtag. Just saying.
What's Rexy's hashtag?
Feed those pussies.
Oh, you go on, girl. She is awesome. I'm so hoping that we get to meet her in person sometime. She is so sweet. She makes awesome food. We love her videos, and she's been extremely kind and loving towards us. And she's just the kind of wonderful friend that we'd like to have in our life.
No,
Rexy, a true sweetheart. She is. But I can say that because I don't have to live with her. That could be different. I'm just saying.
Hey, you never know. She may be different at home. That's true.
So, let's see. Lewis from Our Shack Barbecue wants to know, how often do you guys release a video?
Well, usually it's about, we're shooting right now for every 2 weeks. I'd like it to be more often than that. But when we have our produced, edited videos, it actually takes a significant amount of time to make all the details happen. And the editing takes a really long time. Sometimes I spend, several days editing our videos. And I actually find editing the videos very relaxing and fun. So I don't mind spending a lot of time on it. But now that we have the ability to do live feeds like this, we'll probably continue on the same schedule of once every 2 weeks for a produced video. But I'm hoping to, in the in-between time, in the off weeks, do a live video that's a little more casual. Like tonight, I'm not in my, shiny shirt and tie. I left my wig on the wig heads, So
holy shit, that's a wig?
Yeah. Isn't
that
cool?
No idea.
I mean, come on.
I just thought you had luscious hair, man.
I know. Well, I had luscious hair when I was 18, but by the time I was 25, it was long gone. So I've had plenty of time to get used to having, a chrome dome.
I'm with you.
CJ, you didn't catch that earlier when he took off his hat?
I never do this. Not once have I ever been on video without either a hat or hair.
It didn't occur to me at all.
It's not because I'm trying to convince anybody I have hair growing out of my head. I've been bald for 30 years. I just get bored, and I'm CJ, you might recognize, we like to wear a lot of different kind of cool hats, and hats
there you
are
go.
an important fashion accessory.
Yeah.
And I also I have a wig fetish. I think wigs are cool. I think they're fun. I don't care if anyone thinks that my hair is artificial, because it is, so I'm just trying to have fun. In some of our earlier videos, I had pink hair, green hair, turquoise hair. I even have rainbow hair.
Yeah, rainbow hair.
Yeah, rainbow hair. But most of the time lately, I've been wearing, these silver wigs just because I'm old enough to actually have some silver hair, as you can see. And I embrace my silver status. I've worked very hard over the years to earn all these beautiful silver hairs. And so I'm not going to shy away from that. But when people say, oh my God, dude, your hair is so fake, it's like, I know. And that's okay with me. I'm not trying to fake anyone out that I have, gorgeous real hair. But I am fortunate enough that I can afford to buy, some fun wigs once in a while. And instead of hats, sometimes I wear wigs just for fun.
Dude, I seriously had no clue. It didn't occur to me earlier when we were talking about, being bald and all that maybe it's the booze slowing me down. I'm sure it's the booze slowing me down. Oh, there you go. Guys, Rexy's trying to get to 1,000 too. So I saw Miss Booger put her link in the chat. So Rexy is scheduled to be on next month, I believe.
Woohoo! We can't wait for that. We love her.
I gotta look again. But
now, also, you mentioned earlier that Ryan is on next week. Are you talking about Ryan from Grill Top Experience?
No, he's already been on.
Okay.
Ryan from Off the Walls Barbecue.
Oh, we love Off the Wall Barbecue. That's a great channel.
Good. Jason is the 5th. Rexy, when are you on, chick? I can't remember.
Hey, you need to put Bill's comment on the screen.
Bill, where's Bill? Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Pick that up, sweetie. It's okay. We'll clean it up later.
I need to improve my wig game. Nice. Rexy's on 9/26.
I'll come down and I'll bring my wig collection and we'll see which one of these cheesy wigs looks best on you.
Dude, I'd rock the shit out of all of them.
I'm sure you would.
Yeah,
we're going to give you pink hair, CJ.
That'd be great.
If you give me the gray one, I won't dye my beard for a couple weeks, and then it'll match really well. So there you go.
You're old enough to have a gray beard.
You dye your beard?
God, I had no idea.
I get I don't know if you can see it. There's a bit of white.
Yeah, we can see it. Okay.
There's a bit of white.
No, we were pretty sure we were old enough to be your dad.
I am 43.
Okay, we're not quite old enough to be your dad.
How old is Kent?
I know how old Kent is.
I'm old enough to be his dad.
Oh, you are? Well, he's a little older than I am.
19 years.
Nice.
Yeah. If he had a baby in high school.
So how
it happens.
How old am I? That's what I want to know.
Well, I thought I recalled you.
45?
Well, I know how old he really is, but
I thought he was 42.
He looks like he's not a day over 38 to me.
Oh, there you go.
Whoever said 45 was the closest.
That was me. I win.
Parker, you say that shit, we'll get you booted off here, buddy. He said I look like Kris Kringle.
Lordy.
Actually,
Kris
Bill
Kringle is hot. Sorry, just saying.
Bill at Chicken Fried Barbecue nailed it on the head.
What do you put?
49.
You're 49? Oh, you look damn good.
Hey, I'm a grandpa 3 times over.
You're already a grandpa? Oh my goodness, that's so cool.
I have 3 grandkids. The oldest just turned 9.
Whoa. Your kids have been busy.
Older is better. I'm just saying.
I had my oldest, at 20, and she had her first one at 20.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's generational.
Yep, that's about right.
So,
okay.
All right, you guys ready for the next question?
Yes.
Lay it on us, baby.
Okay, Pickles, you're about to get booted, you son of a bitch.
Pickles. We love pickles.
Hey, Blackstone Betty's in the
We
house.
love smoking pickles.
You guys talking about Blackstones? Blackstone Betty, Desiree's in the house.
Yeah. Hey, girl. Lovely to see you.
Queen. She's one you want to follow there.
We do.
We love Blackstone.
Awesome. They want a Blackstone bad.
Yeah.
We do. We want one so bad.
If only we have a place to put it.
Yeah. As soon as we have a place to put it, we're going to get the biggest one that they have.
There you go.
Ken, ask your questions, Bubba.
Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue wants to know, how did you guys meet and who asked who out?
Oh, that's a really good question. We met on the internet, actually, at first.
And I asked him out.
He did. We had a really...
I saw him online and I was like, oh, who's that? I need to know him right away. And so I did. And the rest is history.
He was really sweet to me. He invited me out on a date. And our first date, of all things, we went to McDonald's.
I love their cheeseburgers.
Yeah. We had cheeseburgers. We had cheeseburgers, French fries, and wait for it, milk for our date. And really? As soon as I saw that he ordered cheeseburgers, French fries, and milk, I knew I was deeply in love.
I like ordering cheeseburgers and milk. I'm a milk drinker. I drink milk for breakfast every morning. I like milk.
And, truthfully, from that first time that we spent time together, we've been pretty much inseparable for the last 20 years.
That's so sweet.
That's
we
awesome.
kind of...
Mo, man, what's going on, brother? That's sweet, man.
Well, I'm very fortunate that I found, I was 40 when we met, and I read all these articles that said, if you're 40 and you haven't met the right person for you, you have a better chance of being struck by lightning. And I was able to say, we proved it wrong. I was very fortunate. He was so supportive of everything I wanted to do, and he accepted me exactly as I was. And I'm
so wonderful.
Yeah, well, I think so.
Oh, that's great. All right. Keith Bettag, another question for you gentlemen.
Okay.
Says most of your videos are appetizers, tacos, drinks, etc. Any plans for a full spread dinner?
Absolutely, yes. We've for a long time. We talked earlier about Keith's meatloaf video cook-off with his sister, and we'd actually been thinking about making a meatloaf dinner video where there's meatloaf, mashed potatoes, gravy, green beans on the side, perhaps doing a holiday dinner video. The reason that we focus a lot on appetizers and cocktails is because our personal experience of entertaining guests is most of the time when we have a party, that's what we serve. We serve easy to eat finger foods and cocktails that can be replicated, easily. We don't use the small cocktail shaker. We bust out the big hard. That's why you often see a lot of appetizer stuff and cocktails from us, because
it's easy.
It's easier to do.
And
making the cocktail videos is a lot less work than making a whole dinner. And say for example, most recently we've been working on our hashtag Cooking Against Cancer video, which our video we're paying tribute to our longtime friend Angelique, and Angelique was known as the ultimate cookie baker. And in our house, Philip is the ultimate cookie baker. So
I love cookies.
We chose to pay tribute to her because she was best known for cookies. So we do hope to expand our horizons and flesh out our content to include how do you make a whole dinner. Most of the reason, though, that we focus on appetizers and cocktails is just because that's most often what we serve our guests, because our parties are more casual rather than a formal sit-down type of dinner.
And it's fun.
Yeah, and it's fun.
Guys, it's buffering a little bit, but it's come back. So guys, just give it a hot second. No worries.
No worries.
No worries. I see Cooking with Corey saying goodnight. Take care, Corey. We'll get you that.
Corey.
Bye, Corey.
See ya, Husker.
31 in the chat. We've lost a few, so guys, we're gonna keep going for a little bit longer. So make sure
it's
you
up
guys.
to you, CJ. This is your show, and you run the whole show.
No, I'm good, man. I'm good.
I have
Kathy,
2 nachos left.
You only have 2 nachos left. I love it.
But we still have booze, so we're good.
All right, good. Well, that's all that matters is booze. You just cheers his nacho with your drink. I love it. That's awesome.
We do stuff like that all the time.
That's pretty cool.
One of the things that I would say has kept our relationship going for 20 years is that we respect each other and we care about each other, and we're also very affectionate and loving towards each other. And sometimes I know that makes some people uncomfortable, but for us, it's a way of supporting each other and making sure that, you know, we know that we're here for each other and we're committed to our relationship. There's no one who's supported me more than this beautiful man, and I'll always be here for him as long as he wants me to be here.
Well, that is freaking really damn sweet. I love it. Miss Booger saying she's going to bed. This old broad is going to bed.
We love Booger. Her channel is awesome, and she does a great job on moderating this show as well. And we really appreciate the high level that she participates at in the foodie community here on YouTube. So thank you, Booger. We adore you.
Booger is awesome. When I was doing my Sunday morning cooks and stuff, I got a package in the mail, and Amazon, go figure.
Amazon.
Go figure.
My wife looked at me and says, "What the hell did you order?" I said, "Well, I didn't order nothing." She goes, "Well, you got something from Amazon." I opened it up, and it was a dome to use on the Blackstone, and it came from Tom and Miss Booger with a little note in it. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I mean, it was real cool. So
that is super cool. We really enjoy participating with other people in the community, and we're very thankful to the universe that we've met so many cool people because of our YouTube channel.
Like it.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are awesome.
The feeling's definitely mutual, and we love the community too, for sure, man. And it's freaking awesome. You got any more questions there, Bob?
I have one more.
All right, knock it out.
And this is from the Baking Diva.
Yay!
Baking Diva, we love Dolores. She is so awesome.
Okay, she's got a question. Have you guys come up with her signature non-alcoholic drink yet?
Oh.
Well, actually, we've done a
Yeah,
couple
we've
of
done
mocktail
mocktail, yeah.
videos because we know that not everyone drinks alcohol, and we totally support you in doing that. And we definitely have more mocktail videos and recipes planned in the next few weeks and months. Especially during the holiday season, you'll see us introduce some boozy cocktails as well as some mocktails, because we think it's important. We want to respect our guests that don't drink alcohol and yet still want to have something festive so they can participate in the party or celebration. And we will definitely create mocktails. If Baking Diva has an idea about something she'd like us to try, we would love to hear from her. We think her channel is awesome, and we really appreciate the support that we've gotten from her over the last few months. Love you, Dolores.
All right, Miss Rexy just left too. She's saying good night. Appreciate it.
Bye, Rexy.
Great to have you on.
Nice.
Okay.
Philip needs another drink. Let's
Yeah. Hello.
He's like the damn Sahara over there. He's thirsty.
I'm a very thirsty person.
Yeah, I got a drinking problem.
I worked in a bar for a long time, so I'm very accustomed to making drinks for demanding customers.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Thirsty over here? Hello?
All right, guys. I'm going to take over the questions. This is the playoff for the people left in the chat.
Okay.
All right. If Hollywood were going to make a movie about you two, you crazy kids, who's playing you guys on your movie?
Oh, I don't know.
Guys, throw it in the chat if you want.
Okay, so for me, I want Jake Gyllenhaal to play me.
All right.
It's totally unrealistic, but
Hey, why not?
so what can I say?
Why not?
I like Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
I would love him. If he could play me, I'd be like, oh, cool. He's so
The
cute.
guys from Wayne's World.
Yeah, I just think he's adorable, and I would love him to play me.
All right. Someone said Gilbert Gottfried. Probably.
Gilbert Godfrey, are you crazy? But yeah, okay, I can see that.
We could go.
I hear it. I mean, see it.
I love him. He's awesome.
Actually, I'm going to Jake Gyllenhaal to play the younger me and Pierce Brosnan to play the older me.
Oh,
He's the guy I wish I was as good looking as.
I like it.
Oh, we love Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan is the man. Someone said the Aflac duck. That's fucking weird. Oh man, that's mean. Let's see here.
Oh, you guys are great.
Good night, Kathy. All right, guys. What is your go-to drink? I know you got your margaritas going there, but do you have something that you order every time you go out?
Well, usually when I go out, I order a margarita to see if the bartender can make it and have it taste like actually a margarita. When I go out and order a margarita, what I usually like to say is I like to have a margarita with a Cointreau float. And the problem is a lot of bartenders don't know what a float is. So you'll see them make a margarita and then pour some Cointreau into it and stir it up. And it's like, okay, that's completely wrong. A float is not stirred into the cocktail. What happens is when you want to make a margarita with a Cointreau float, you make a margarita, you pour it in a glass, and then you take the Cointreau and lightly, with the back of a spoon, drizzle it over the top of the drink. So then what happens is it's called a float because the Cointreau floats on the top of the drink. So as you sip it, you get a taste of the Cointreau first and then the margarita at the finish. And that's the way it's supposed to be served. So when I go out, I like to test bartenders, because I can, to see if they actually know what a float is.
Mitch, I can honestly tell you, I could have made that for you back in the day. The back of the spoon trick, there's so many people that have forgotten that over the years, that if you want to float a different liqueur on top, use the back of the spoon, pour it nice and slow, and it'll stay on top.
That's the back of the spoon trick is something that's really good for floating. It's also the way that there's a shot trick that a lot of bartenders know called rainbow shots. And in order to mix them, you have to put the liqueurs and ingredients in a certain order because the weight of the actual liquid itself determines what goes to the top and what stays on the bottom.
It's called specific gravity.
He knows all about this stuff because he's a science major.
Yeah.
So the rainbow shots thing is something that bartenders that are really experienced will know how to do because it's a good trick to show people. You can pour all the ingredients in the shot glass, in the cocktail shaker, but you don't actually ever shake it. You want everything to stay separated. And if you pour it correctly across 6 or 8 shot glasses, you'll come out with an entire rainbow, just like what you see behind us in the shots.
And he's done it.
I have actually done it successfully. I will say that it looks really cool.
It's hard.
It's hard to do, but it looks really cool if you get it right. The only downside to it is that there's some of the shots have a lot of alcohol, and then some of the end shots have a lot of grenadine because that's what makes things red. So you get some boozy shots at first, and then the latter shots are mostly just sweet. So it probably appeals to people drinking more when they're, collegiate drinkers rather than.
Well, it's an experience.
Yeah, it's an experience, and it also puts on a show. It's one of the things that when you're in a bar and you want to get the customer's attention, you pour some rainbow shots and everybody's like, whoa! And then everyone orders a lot of drinks because it's clear that this bartender knows what they're doing.
Right. All right. Palby's in the house. Palby Project. How you doing?
Hey!
Welcome. We've lost a few. We've gained a couple.
That always happens.
Yes. Let's see here. Keith Bettag, I'm going to ask the Rushmore question. Do you want me to ask it now? All right, let me ask the Rushmore question because Keith wants to say goodnight. So, who would be on your guys' personal Mount Rushmore? 4 people you love and admire.
Oh, God, 4 people?
Wow, that's a good one.
Well, you could each have 2 if you'd like.
Okay. Well, I know we discussed earlier that politics is off the table because this is a party. But personally, if I was going to change Mount Rushmore, I think one person I'd want to see on there is Barack Obama.
Hello. Me too. Sorry.
And there goes the thumbs down from all the Republicans.
Thumbs down. Sorry, people.
That's okay.
We could change it if you want.
People don't have to agree with us. It doesn't matter. You're everybody. You're okay. You're all okay.
Yeah, we're okay with whoever you want to support. The most important thing about politics is that you vote.
Yes.
Whoever you vote for and whoever you support, get out and vote.
Yes. Whoever it is, if it's Mr. Trump or whoever, whatever, vote.
Yeah. All right. So, hey, guys, real quick, Dolores, the Baking Diva, is saying goodnight.
Yay!
We love you, Dolores. Thank you for hanging out with us. She's a great talent. She has an awesome show.
Hey, guys, if you guys see Miss Mona, dude, she puts the best comments, the most loquacious and loving and sweet comments in the chat. So, thank you so much, Mona. You're the best. So, you guys are so funny. Yeah, that's what happens when a bunch of drinks start flowing. Everybody gets a lot more funnier for sure. Cheers. All right. So besides Obama, who else did you guys put up there?
Well, I think President Kennedy.
Kennedy, I love Kennedy from back in the day. I'm a big Rat Pack fan. And that whole era of Sinatra, all that shit. Kennedy, he did some good stuff, obviously, but he was a bootlegger son that liked to fuck him 2 at a time. That was his thing, man.
We're not going to find fault with that,
No, I don't like it. God bless.
For me, I like Pete Buttigieg. Okay, at first he was like, "Oh, a gay candidate, yeah, whatever." But then I listened to what he said, and it was like, "Oh, he's more than just the gay guy." So that's why I like him.
Yeah, there's a difference between, I think I'm pleased to see someone who identifies as gay actually getting some real credibility as a presidential candidate. Whether or not he's the right candidate or the candidate we think we're going to vote for or not, we've yet to decide.
Yeah.
But I think in the conversation of candidates, it's nice to see a very diverse group of people working towards that goal. And we're never going to be so presumptuous as to tell anyone who to vote for. But like we said earlier, the most important thing you can do, whatever your ideology is, whatever party that you support, whatever candidate you feel is best, get out and vote.
Yeah, because I'm not going to vote for somebody just because they're gay.
No, we're going to vote for who we think is the right person for the job.
And we'll see. Years from now, who knows?
I'm voting straight on sexual preference. So if he's gay, I'm putting him in. I'm voting him in.
Thank you, CJ. We love you.
All right, you got one more character you want to put up there?
Yeah, come on, bring it on.
No, one more person on the Mount Rushmore.
I like.
It doesn't have to be a politician. It can be anybody.
No, it could be anybody. I mean, you could put Mitch up there if you want.
Well, that would be cool, except for no one knows who I am.
I like Elizabeth Warren. I
every
really like Elizabeth Warren. Okay, she
guys,
has.
Every time we ask this question, we always cough in our hands. They're like, "Wife, put your wife on." You know, so feel free. Put them up there.
I like Elizabeth Warren. She has the economic issues, the whole thing about banks and things. I think she's cool. I like her.
Well, that wouldn't have been my choice. I would have been much more vapid. I was going to say Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh, I love Marilyn Monroe. Hello.
Marilyn Monroe is an icon.
We have a strong Republican base out there.
That's okay.
Well, that's okay.
Republicans
dig
are totally
Republican
cool.
Yeah,
okay. There's nothing wrong with Republican. You need to know that. Okay. Love Republican.
I love it.
Okay. Hello, Arseners. Wait a minute.
It's okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was governor of California, and he was totally okay. Okay.
Yeah, he was great.
So, whatever.
I love it. It's okay, man. That's what I said.
Yeah, come on. I love Republicans. You're great. Come on. We're not going to go into the whole.
Spit it out.
It's just whatever. Yeah, I'm sorry.
We support.
Yeah.
We like to see a group of diversity. I'm going to say that, we got an email recently from someone who said, "We love your show and we really want to support your show, but is your show only for gay people?"
No.
And the answer is no. It's for everyone.
We're just gay. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, we
gay.
happen to be gay people, but that doesn't mean that our reach is limited to gay people. We enjoy and we
love everybody.
We're fortunate to enjoy a very diverse group of friends and people in our life. And a lot of them, we don't agree politically. We don't agree on a lot of things, but we put that aside because, let's see. I have another one.
So many Republicans are so cute. Okay.
Love is love.
No.
Love is love.
Republicans are great. Love you, Republicans.
So we think we respect people who believe in what they support and who support in what they believe, even if it's different than what we
don't
think.
have to agree with it.
We appreciate people when they stand up for their values and their choices, and we respect that.
Fair enough. Hey, guys, that's why I tell you, you can say whatever you want to say on here. I don't care. It's people have their opinions or whatever, and that's Keith Bettag. I'm gonna put your comment right now. I'm gonna put it up there. Hell, they watch me. This shows how diverse they are. Exactly.
Yeah.
Keith is awesome, and we think he's really diverse too because he was so kind and welcoming to us. And it's not always easy to go outside your comfort zone and support people that you don't know, and he was willing to do that. So we'll always be grateful to him for all the kindness and support that he's shown us.
Well, that's what we're talking about, the community of this whole thing, and everybody is very supportive of everybody else, and it doesn't matter where you're from or how you are, or your affiliation, or your religion, your political whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, Kent and I, if the perfect example is Kent's from Iowa, I'm from California, got probably tons of different views on things, but we still get along very well every week, and we do our thing. Guys, Uncle Steve's telling us to drink again. He expected to see us on the floor. Guys, Steve.
Hold on. We're almost to the floor.
Steve, we do this every week. We are professional drinkers.
Oh, God, a shot. Oh, my God.
Hold on. Let me get the shots ready. And then
our guests may not be as seasoned as we are at doing drink all day, but we drink every Thursday and do this.
Well, actually, the truth is I drink every Thursday when I watch your show. I just don't tell anybody.
Well, I drink every day, but what the hell?
You know what?
I drink the other 6 nights of the week to prepare for the show. So,
well, there's been several times we watched your show where we are you okay? We checked out the comments and we saw people writing, as the show goes on longer and longer, some of the people will disclose that, oh my God, I'm hammered. And I really think that's cool when people are like able to acknowledge, okay, I've had 7 shots in 2 hours and it's time for bed.
I'm hammered.
So we think that's cool.
It's funny is we've had, we have the after show hangouts and we've had one person flat out pass out. Down goes Frazier. He's freaking done. I think Philip right now is about as close as that guy was. He's having a great time. Dude, the guy we had was drinking straight from the bottle, going to town.
I'm hammered.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hello, Margaritaville.
Oh my gosh, guys! I want to go to Vegas with you guys. That's what I think. I want to go.
Oh, Vegas
would be so fun.
We love.
And we gotta do the dang thing.
We've actually looked at real estate in Vegas as well. Even though our first choice is to stay in California because we've been in California for so long,
right?
But we've also looked at real estate in Vegas, and one of the good things about Vegas is that you can get a bomb-ass 3,000 square foot 5-bedroom house for only $400,000.
Only $400,000.
Well, to us, $400,000
from California. Hello, woo!
The houses. We are very fortunate to live where we live. San Francisco is now become more expensive than Manhattan.
We bought our house back when it was cheap. So that's why we were able to stay here.
Yeah. If we could not afford
$377,000. Now it's worth $2 million. Whoa!
Dude.
Yeah. If we didn't already live here, we would never be able to afford to buy a house.
Wow. All right, guys. Here's one that'll make you think a little bit.
Okay.
3 channels you watch. 3 YouTube channels you watch. 1 big, 1 small, and 1 you think should be bigger.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, Mitch, really you start, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, of course, we have to take Cooking with CJ and Daddy Dutch Barbecue out of the equation because you guys have been our favorites for a long time.
Sweet.
We talked about Cooking with Rexy and we talked about Baking Diva. I think they're awesome. I also like Son of a Pizza Man. I think he has a great concept and he's very watchable. Let's see what else. I also like Dawgfatha's Barbecue because he has equipment and makes food that is equipment we don't have and food we don't know how to make. So that's always cool.
We all like Dawgfatha's equipment.
Yeah, he's
you.
Hey, I don't think he's in the chat anymore, but that's pretty funny.
That's okay. Maybe he'll hear about it later.
I love you, CJ.
So I mean, we think all those channels are great, and what we really like is, like we like diversity in the people in our lives. We like diversity in the food channels that we watch. And so it's really fun to see people using equipment we don't have, making recipes we're not familiar with, and coming out with results that are amazing that we've never seen.
I want to say something.
Okay, say something.
I really appreciate straight men who are okay with gay men. I mean, it's just so empowering, or it's just so wonderful. Okay, you guys are great, and you make me feel great about myself, and that's just wonderful.
Yeah,
you guys are so awesome, and you're so cool, and you're so straight, and yet you're so gay. It's just. That's what I mean. I love straight men, okay? Sorry, I just do. You guys are awesome, and it just makes me feel, okay.
Well, you have to recognize
it's hard
that
to describe.
We're from a generation where straight guys didn't always accept gay people. A lot of times, just because
I was physically attacked because of his gift.
careful.
Okay.
Well, we've
So,
all had that unfortunate
You
experience.
people made me feel just.
Well, we like being welcomed into a community.
Yeah.
And we love to see that there are straight guys that are secure in their own orientation, that they don't have to worry about things like, oh, well, if we have gay friends, people are going to think we're gay. And that's not the case, you know.
Because, you're just awesome.
And we always thought you guys were awesome. We are so super stoked that we've been so welcomed into the community.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people, you know, in the barbecue and grilling community that we were concerned, like, you know, because some of those people are I don't want to say the wrong thing.
They're just heterosexual.
Right. And some of them are a little on the macho side, which might lead you to believe that, you know, they're not as welcoming to gay people. But they're not. They've been super awesome to us.
It's so cool.
There's another YouTuber who's called Cowboy Chuck, and he has a very successful channel, and he's been on Food Network. And we've commented about his videos, and he's given us very positive feedback. And he's from, you know, a place in the country that isn't always known as being the most welcoming to gay people. And yet he went out on a limb and said that we were cool. And we really appreciated that he was willing to support us, even when some of his supporters might not have. So that's the kind of thing where, you know, we really appreciate that about other people in the community that are willing to go out on the limb a little bit and say, these people that have an alternative lifestyle and that are conducting themselves with, you know, a different type of channel, that they're actually worth considering. And to us, that's the ultimate validation that people that are very different than us accept us and also value our contribution to the food community on YouTube. So that's, we're just really excited that we get to participate in such an awesome community of people that they're cool, they cook great stuff, and they're also very welcoming to people that are different than themselves.
Right on. Well, hey, dude, don't worry about it, man. I feel what you're saying completely. I understand, but this community, you know, it's open to things, and I think a lot of it has to do with no one cares who you fucking sleep with or who you're married to or whatever. You have just as right to be miserable as the rest of us being married.
Sir.
I hope Mr. TJ isn't watching. You know, it doesn't matter, man. Exactly. Keep Bettag. You guys ain't different. Food is food, and that's all it is. And put pickles on a fucking timeout again.
No, can't do it. Philip rocks the fedora better than you.
No. Okay, I love his hat. I want his hat. That's
I will send you one of these hats, Philip.
Yeah, that's a trilby.
It's a trilby.
Yeah,
it's a trilby.
It's called a Bailey man's fedora, not man's like I'm a man, like MANNES.
Okay.
We were definitely a man.
We would have called that hat a stingy brim fedora, because a regular fedora, the front comes down a little lower.
Yeah, you can flip this down, but I don't.
You look really cool when you do that. That looks cool.
I like it up. I'm more like
a
Philip must drink a water. Everybody else drink. So view to a grill, Johnny. Put a super shot in there.
Okay, let me get a shot.
I'm just having margaritas. Sorry.
I'm doing a shot, people.
Take a shot. I had a shot.
Thank you. I appreciate it, bro. Pickles was timed out by Smokey Joe's Barbecue. Pickles. Pickles says he's manly. Guys.
Manly, yes, but I like it too.
You guys are so popular that Kris the Butcher and friends showed up all the way from the UK.
Woohoo! Awesome.
Very early.
It's hot. It's like 4:00 in the morning in London right now.
Yeah, it's a bit late. We had Kris on, and we did it at 10 o'clock our time, and it was 6 p.m. his time. So
right.
Good stuff, guys. Let's see here. I think I'm going to only ask one more question. We're going to wrap this up. We're almost at 3 hours.
Awesome.
Oh, my God.
I'll ask a couple more questions. What would your last meal be? Not that we hope you're going anywhere anytime soon or anything like that, but what would your last meal be?
Chocolate
bacon
cake. I was
cheeseburger.
going to say something with bacon. The first thing that came up for me, CJ, when I heard you say that was I want to make a big chocolate cake with tons of, like devil's food, dark chocolate cake with amazing chocolate frosting. And then I want to top the whole thing with crumbled, crispy bacon. And I want to eat all of it by myself.
I love it. That's the way to go out for sure.
My blood sugar just went up.
I like the addition of bacon, though.
Bacon. It's our favorite food.
Are you guys really gonna make the hangover breakfast?
Oh, tons of eggs, tons of bacon. And did you make biscuits?
I make biscuits and gravy too.
I was gonna say, because biscuits and gravy is one of our favorite things. He makes a killer biscuit and gravy breakfast.
I got hungover in Guerneville, and my saving grace was I went and had biscuits and gravy for breakfast.
Yeah, biscuits and gravy can cure all kinds of ills.
Exactly. Well, I got to be honest with you. My biscuits were straight from the pop top.
We use those
no
too.
problem. Come on.
We've done a few videos where we've used what we call tube biscuits.
Yeah,
that's a great product. It saves a lot of time. They taste great. You can repurpose them into a lot of other things. I think Keith can tell you, he's told us that he made our pizza biscuits recipe where we used regular biscuits out of a tube and then rolled them out a little flat, and that served as the shell for pizza ingredients, and then you bake it. And it's a great hors d'oeuvre for parties. It's something you can make and then reheat again later. And so tube biscuit dough is totally on our radar, and we think it's a great product.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. Ken, do you got any more questions for the boys?
No. I am out of questions. The only thing I can think of, CJ, is your hangover video. I think you said you had homemade biscuits from Uncle Pillsbury.
Yeah, something like that.
We like Uncle Pillsbury. He's cool.
They were made in the home, so that means they're homemade, right?
Oh, wow. I
did that the video for Saturday. Brady, I said something about homemade hash browns or something like that, and Brady, our youngest, said something like,
okay. I need to go ahead and go.
You good, Bubba?
No, he's good. He's ready for bed.
Oh, I'm sure. All right. He said something about, it's homemade, except you bought it at the store. So I had to what's up, man? I had to smack him around a little bit. So,
well, it's like the hash browns I always use. They come in the pint-sized milk carton. Add hot water to them, let them rehydrate. You throw them on the Blackstone. And it's a diner-style hash brown.
Absolutely. Diner-style hash browns are the best hash browns on the planet.
For sure. I'm about to go make some breakfast right now.
Say, Keith Bettag says he needs a 2X shirt. White, not gray.
Keith can have anything he wants. It would be our pleasure to send Keith and Terry a swag box. So Keith, we'll be in touch with you to make sure you get all the cake gear you need.
Yep.
There you go. Hey guys, I wanna thank you for the emails and everything a couple weeks ago, making sure I got the stuff. It's very thoughtful of you guys. Thank you very much.
Well, we wanted to make sure that we were thrilled when CJ invited us to come on.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. We really love your show. And this is a great opportunity for us to reach out to some people that might not already know who we are. And we were thrilled when CJ said that he wanted to have a t-shirt. And we certainly would not want to not include Kent, because you're a very important part of this whole show.
Definitely.
The way that you two guys work together is very engaging, and you're both very watchable. And the fact that you work together to create an environment for other YouTube channels to get a little more attention than they might have without this opportunity is super awesome. And we wanted to make sure that you were as well taken care of as we could see to it.
And it doesn't hurt that you're both fucking hot. So
you make me feel good there. You put a smile on my face.
You guys are great. I love you guys.
We love you too, man. You guys are awesome. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, guys. If you want to jump in the hangout afterwards, message me.
I'll be here. I'll be here.
Be there.
I got to do the dishes.
We're 10 minutes away from 3 hours. So great job.
Yahoo!
Wow.
Did well.
It went by like that.
Yeah.
It does go by, right?
It was fun. You guys are awesome. I love you guys.
Yep. So message me if you want to come on. I'll send you guys a link. Guys, next week's show is Ryan from Off the Walls Barbecue. It will
we'll be there.
It will be on Kent's channel. So guys, get ready for it. Thank you guys all for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. You're awesome. I love you guys. I can't wait to see you guys. I can't wait to meet you guys.
That'd be awesome.
I hope you guys come down. I hope you move to Southern California, and we'll party. Philip, I'm gonna get a hat out to you pretty soon. I'll get you probably a different color hat, but we'll guys, thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Y'all have a great weekend. Stay out of trouble, or if you're into trouble, tell us about it. Take care, guys.
Thank you all so much. We loved being here with you all tonight.
Bye, everybody. This is so much fun.